Everybody, this is the Uncanny Omar, and today I'm going to speak before my wife does, because...
I was doing a character. I was going to do Raise, but never mind. My symbiote. Come on, bye, Raise.
Oh,
You're not
I'm
appreciated.
sorry. I was trying to fix the music, so I couldn't see what we were
I'm
doing.
Astonishing Melanie, and we are...
Omni.
Omni!
Omni.
Which matches our shirts today, sent by Walt's Comic Shop. Aren't these awesome? We'll show our swag later.
Swag.
The Omni's over, and this hoodie feels really nice.
Yeah, feels nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's time for our Saturday live stream where you all get to ask questions and we get to answer said questions. Happy Saturday, everyone.
Or talk about other random things.
Or Sunday, wherever you are.
It's comic centered. Bonjour de Montreal.
I love
where you guys from? Hey, Super Laugh Hard. We got Georgia.
I remember one of my, I think it was my walkthrough of 2020. I called him Super Smile Hard.
Super Smile Hard.
That's his brother.
Yeah, Max, raise the roof. I mean,
please don't say that.
Raise the roof. Don't say that.
Morning from Danville, Illinois. Why is Omar's hair still black and not orange? Good question.
Yeah, how far from Israel?
Because the Phoenix Force. What's up, Bart? Has not taken over. What's up, Lionheart? Lionheart, I know you've seen them Storm figures, buddy. I know you've seen them Storm figures. Not Storm, the character, but the Street Fighter and Fatal Fury, those Storm figures. Oh my gosh, they're so awesome. Afternoon, you two. A view to an Omni. Ha! What's up, man? Morning, Joe. How you doing, brother? Lafayette.
Thank you, Cendric. Yeah, I had time this morning. So, yay.
You're always pretty. You're always pretty. Today you look a little bit different though. Keep that wig on. Hello from Montreal. And we got some Dimitri from Montreal. And Lord, is it Lord Dag Final? Dude, you're from Sweden, Final Shadow. One of these days, I'm gonna get you a care package for doing all the timestamps, man. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
Thank you also to our moderators, right? I hope it's not that difficult of a job. You know, everything going smoothly. Okay, Archie saying, can't decide Daredevil by Charles Soule or Batman by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. I'm so split.
If you like Tim Sale's artwork, then go for that. If you like the Back to the Basics Daredevil, him going back to Hell's Kitchen, go for Daredevil by Charles Soule. Me, I would lean more towards Batman by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Really good stories in there. Really.
Oh, he added one more. When are we getting that Amazing Spider-Man Volume 4?
Review? I don't know, man. You voted. You all voted for it, so I shared a list with Marvel, and I'll be sharing the Epics list as well sometime this week. And I'll be doing that video. And people have been wanting me to do the video of like upcoming Marvel collections like I did with DC, where I went through each month. That was a lot of fun. We all got to sit down and talk about all these books that are coming out. So yeah, I can do that for Marvel next week. I'll get a group of people together, and we'll do it together as a family. We appreciate the timestamps. Yes, Final Shadow is a true...
Final Shadow.
Awesome Final Shadow.
Ringmaster is asking how the move's going. Video update soon. You've been working a lot.
I honestly haven't had time to record. I've been moving stuff around. I've got all my Marvel Omnis. I've got all my DC Omnis up, all my Absolutes up. Only 2 Fallen Soldiers. Yeah. And they're mainly dust jackets. My Captain Marvel Omnibus, that one has a tear in the dust jacket, and oh man, the one that hurts the most though is the X-Men Classic. Had the dust jacket got a little squish, but honestly, like 2 out of all these Omnis, not bad. Do I prefer Deadshot or Deathstroke? My dude, I prefer Deathstroke, the Terminator, even though he wouldn't exist in today's cancel culture. That guy's a bit of a creepo.
He's a true villain.
He is disgusting. A real villain and disgusting. I think they've retconned that stuff with Tara, but he is like, as a kid, I remember reading that in that scene where he kisses Tara, and I'm like, wait a minute, she's a teenager. That's an old man. Ugh. Yeah.
Do you think Dark Horse will do Creepy Archives paperback reprints the same way they have been doing EC Archives?
I think that will go back to the license agreement they have with Warren Magazine. So probably, I would say so if they're able to do that with the EC Archives. Or I'm sorry, not the EC Archives. Yeah, no, the EC Archives. I was right the first time.
Let's see. Michael's asking, what do you think of the Superman titles pre-Superman 650? Rucka Adventure Superman.
Love it.
And I don't know that person's name.
Verheiden, Benes, Superman. Loved it.
Love the tie-in. So Identity Crisis, Villains United, and Infinite Crisis.
I love that era. Ruin revealed, Ruin, that new villain that they created, Greg Rucka. Jeff Johns and Greg Rucka co-writing a story together. Like that was such a good era and very, very underappreciated. I'm getting ready to make my Superman reading order part 2, and I noticed that I'm going to be talking about that era in particular leading into Infinite Crisis. Part 3 will be post Infinite Crisis all the way to Flashpoint. But I miss that era. I actually missed the era post Infinite Crisis when it was 1 year later. I really like that when it was Kurt Busiek on the book, when it was Jeff Johns on the book, and Richard Donner and Jeff Johns. Richard Donner! That's crazy. Is the sweater for sale, Melanie?
Yes.
It is.
Comic Shop, who is based in Germany and free shipping in the EU, sent us a swag. Omnis are forever.
I like that.
And it says Walt's Comic Shop. And like I said, this hoodie is really nice.
Yeah, that was really nice of them.
And there's, it's stuck. Sent a bag. I can't hold it up. And I like his design. Omnis are forever. Stickers.
Yeah, he's our sponsor from the EU.
You're watching. And thank you, David, for the super chat.
Thank you, my brother.
Happy Saturday to my favorite YouTube channel. Is it sometimes worth double dipping? I recently got the hard goodbye Sin City Absolute when I already had the big damn Omni.
You're asking me, did you see my video on why I double dip, even though I quadruple? Like Death and Return of Superman, I think is the most. I'm Uncanny Omar, but Death and Return of Superman, I have bought that story now 7 times. If I buy the new Death and Return of Superman up like Omnibus, I think to me a story has to mean something. Like I'm double dipped with this right here, Swamp Thing. I have the absolutes up there, and I have these because this is the way I remember them, or as true to the colors that I remember them when I was reading them as a kid and as a teenager. And that's the way that the artwork's in absolute format with the new colors. So I think for me, it really depends on hey, what's up, Project Viking? On the story and if it means something to you. Absolutely. There's no reason. It is your money. It is your library. You build it however you want to. If you want to own 15 copies of God Loves, Man Kills because it is the greatest X-Men story ever, you do that.
So let me go to some of these. Tapsy
Sure.
Logic, I'm so sorry to hear about excuse me, your experiences with the comics this week and then somebody ghosting you.
Wait,
when you were trying to get some
Let me read
custom.
it. For someone at my go-to bookstore sold all my reservations, including Hawksbox OHC, to someone else and they can't get what?
And then somebody ghosted them for some custom jackets.
You mean you were making custom? Because this is the gentleman that makes the custom slipcases.
Wait, that's true.
You were making them for somebody? Because that's not cool if that happened. By the way, if you've not seen Tapsy Logic's custom slipcases, they are amazing.
Then someone who commissioned a couple of box sets is ghosting me.
See, that's not cool because you're putting in the work and then, like, I'm sorry, man. If it makes you feel better, IDW is ghosting me. Like, I promoted their books and, like, I can't even get a reply on it. It's not even like, hey, send me stuff. It's more like, so I noticed that this is going, the licenses are changing. I just had some questions and no answers. I don't know if that made them mad. A couple months ago. Actually, I've been asking since January. I've been asking some questions, and the guy that I normally talk to, and he's been cool. Maybe he's busy, and like I said, I don't know. But it is different when somebody commissions you to do something. You spend time and money doing something, and then they don't get back to you. That's messed up.
I'm gonna commission Magnus Lord. I'm not downplaying Tapsy Logic. So I was just trying to make a segue. I'm gonna commission Magnus Lord. He giving makeup tips because I don't do makeup. I'm not. That's not my thing.
We're not makeup people.
I'm not makeup people.
But that's the thing. I will say this. This is about comics, but my wife has natural beauty. Like I've always said that about her. She doesn't need makeup. Like I remember that was one of the things that I noticed about her when we were just friends.
Well, give me a kiss. Thank you.
I ain't trying to earn brownie points or anything. I'm just saying, like, that was something that I've always noticed about you is that you didn't need makeup. Like, I thought that was
Well, when I show pictures of you, people will be like, "Whoa, now."
well, they should. Come on.
What's your favorite superhero? Nicholas is Batman. Mine's Spider-Man.
Wolverine, and Nightwing, Storm, Rogue. Now I'm making my
You just X-Men. Just X-Men.
Just X-Men.
Super Laugh can send you his X-Men
No.
if you like.
Don't do that, brother. Keep your dust jacket, my brother.
Taylor Talks Comics. Hi. It is too early to ask about the videos.
Yeah, wait, let me wake up. Rest in peace, Richard Donner,
right,
indeed, man. Big fan of Goonies, big fan of Superman. And I love when he came and wrote comics with Jeff Johns, because Jeff Johns was like his protege. And I just wanted to say thank you for helping me get in the comics. And I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for all of you for being here.
Yeah, I skipped down to catch up with the chat. Thank you, Superfly Comics Guy. Hey, Omni, not sure if you caught my email, but I just want to thank you on here once more for everything you do. Omar, is Hickman Fantastic Four standalone, or do you have to read the stories before or after too?
I'll double check the emails. We've had issues with emails for some reason. Somebody on Instagram, like I didn't even had emailed me 3 times and I never got any of them, and they're not in the spam folder, so I don't know what's going on. So I'll double check. As far as Hickman, it is completely standalone. You don't need to read anything before it. You don't need to read anything afterwards. You can enjoy Hickman's FF by itself. And I mean, yeah, you'll want to go and read his Shield, his Secret Warriors, his Avengers, and then Secret Wars. But honestly, you don't need to. It's great. Hey, Glenn.
Here's a question you can answer, but I'm going to answer too. Sorry. Do you prefer Venom as an anti-hero or villain? Both. I just read this morning while I eat my sweet potato pancakes and bagel because I was still hungry.
TMI.
The first issue of David Michelinie's Venom Lethal Protector. Look at this variant cover. It's so cool.
That's Bill Sienkiewicz, isn't it? Yeah, that's Sienkiewicz.
And because Michelinie created Venom with Todd McFarlane, right? I'm like, yes, this is my Venom.
Then you know this is a collected editions channel, right? Like that is.
We went to the comic book store last week. I wanted to buy a floppy. I always buy at least one floppy. So, wait, what was I saying? So with him being like, I still want to kill Spider-Man, but protect and help innocent people. And this isn't a spoiler. It's just he's walking by and this guy who's homeless on the street asked for money. And he was like, whatever, Eddie. And then he you hear this alarm sound. And then he comes back and dumps a bunch of jewelry on him. And he was like, it feels good. Yes. He's talking to symbiote. It feels good to help people. And then the cops in the background are taking him away. The homeless guy. So, okay. Which do you prefer?
Was that your review or the answer?
No, that's just the cute little part.
Okay, I'll be honest. I loved Venom visually as a villain. I think he's a creepy-looking villain, especially when he appeared in Todd McFarlane's original Vision. You know, where Mary Jane gets freaked out when she sees him for the first time.
Yep.
But if you think about it, he was just a photographer that had a really bad day and had a really, really hatred towards only Peter Parker. It's not like he was a psychopath that wanted to go and kill people, and when he got powers, he got the rights to.
Well, that's why I like it. Well,
so he's not a true villain, but I liked him as a villain. So I don't know. Over the years, he's finally grown on me as an anti-hero.
What's it called? Just a nemesis for Spider-Man.
Yeah, it makes it look somebody that hates him, but then it's hard to make a villain out of somebody that only hates one particular character. Kind of like Hush.
Oh, well then I suppose that's why he became an anti-villain. Right?
Yeah, Hush.
Wow, that's a really good point.
Hush is a good villain because he will go to the extreme to destroy Bruce's life. Not only hurt Bruce, but hurt the people around him to hurt Bruce. Venom never did that. He kidnapped Mary Jane, and we think he did things.
He was there with Aunt May, but
but there was
do anything. So thank you for the super chat,
Gabriel.
I said like David Gabriel's name. Is Power Rangers box set worth it?
If you're a Power Rangers fan, let me tell you something though. I was never a fan of Power Rangers. I never watched the show. I love giant robots, so that's why I own giant robots. But I love those hardcovers. Those hardcovers are some of the best comics I've read in when did I read them? 2016, 2017, 2018. As they were coming out yearly, I thought they were just awesome, man. I love them. after Shattered Grid, like Beyond the Grid, that was okay. And Necessary Evil Part 1 was great. So is it worth it? If you're a Power Rangers fan, that absolutely. Here's the problem with that, though. They kickstarted that the wrong way. People that kickstarted that particular box set, later on, you could have bought it through CGN. I thought that was wrong. Like, part of kickstarting to me means, okay, you're going to get exclusive things, but you can basically get the same box set. I think they're different covers from cheap graphic novels later. It just made no sense to me. And actually, the people that kickstarted it paid more money for it. That would have made me mad. Anyway.
And he says, "Hush, little baby." What did he? No, did he? Hush?
Hush?
I don't know.
Venom?
Are you just making?
You're making that up, Sean.
You're making a joke because you're good with the jokes. You're good with the quips. Man, we got a lot of great questions. But Chris Davidson, if you didn't see me, like, give a thumbs up. This is our regular time, 11 a.m.
Oh yeah.
To 1 p.m. Eastern. Now it's daylight time.
EDT.
Let's see. Best Luther storyline: Lex is president, or is Action Comics post Blackest Night storyline by Cornell and Woods?
Oh wow! Between those two, I love Lex as president. How can they choose such a vile villain? Now there's a villain again that would just wants to kill. Let's face it, all of us have wanted to kill.
She knows
only from the Sam Raimi movies. Is that an angel, Aunt May? Oh my god, that line made me want to gag.
Aunt May, is that an angel? Deliver us.
Not Marissa Tomei though. She could stay. And Ultimate Aunt May. Very nice. Ultimate Aunt May. Remember that? Ultimate Aunt May, boy. Oh,
yes,
everybody, sorry.
Did you finish answering the question? Because
President Luther. I love that because it's like you're taking this villain and now you can't touch him because he's president of the U.S. And he was part of No Man's Land. I love that stuff, man.
Does the new Gotham Central Omnibus still have the black cover without the dust jacket?
We're gonna find out because I ordered it just so I can do an overview of it, and I'll probably be giving one of them away sometime whenever we hit some milestone. We hit 65K. Thank you all so much. But I figured with the move and everything, we just can't do another giveaway probably until we hit 70 or 75. Probably 70, because I love giving things away. And I have been giving things away, just sneaking it in here and there. People that have left comments know who I'm talking about.
I want to read through Hickman's stories prior to FF. Was his Secret Warriors and S.H.I.E.L.D. ever put into Omni form, or should I buy the complete collection paperbacks for those issues?
Secret Warriors was an omnibus, but that one's been gone for a while. However, it did get voted in our top 20 most wanted Marvel Omnis reprints, and it's the only Hickman that's never been reprinted. S.H.I.E.L.D., however, was never put into an omnibus. I don't think there's enough of it. I think there's only 4 issues of the first series and 4 issues of the second series. It's been put into oversized hardcovers. So you can get them that way. And they're still pretty easy to find, the oversized hardcovers. Those are as big as Omnis, deluxe editions.
Here's our buddy Graham. Good morning.
What's up, buddy?
Omni. Omar, do you have the Avengers Defenders War Epic collection yet?
I do. And oh my gosh, this week is insane as far as releases. And I have been planning for this week for a month by reading and making sure I get my reading done, because this week you have so many, not just Omnis, but oversized hardcovers, trade paperbacks. It was like the distribution center said, okay, we need to catch up. Let it go. And they send out everything. And I think we've got 7 or 8 Omnis coming out. Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm going to try my best to do the trade paperbacks. Those are the only ones that I haven't had time to read yet. One of them being the reprint of the Avengers Defenders War. Omar told me Jeff Johns' Lantern was the best. I usually only read Marvel, so I bought them all on a blind. Holy, you were right. This run is awesome. Isn't it great, man? I love it. I love the way that it starts. It's so hopeful. To me, I mean, those make the best comics, the ones that give me hope. It's one of my favorite reads, especially Rebirth. I love Rebirth. Not the Rebirth era, sorry.
No. Jim Jam, do you think Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil Volume 1 OHC will give reprint? I don't know business like you. You don't know business like I would say so, right?
That is a question that I get every week. Every week. And it's gotten to the point where it's almost every day that somebody's asking me. So what I usually do is I get a lot of questions, I save them, and then I send them over to Marvel. Like, not just questions, but also like complaints, like whether it's paper or whether it's like the misprint colors, whatever it is, I gather them up. If it's more than like if it's more than like 4 people asking, I prioritize it. If it's just one cat going, "Hey man, this book sucks. Can Marvel do anything about it?" I got to choose my battle sometimes. But absolutely, that's one that I'm asking if it's ever gonna get a reprint, because I get asked about that. Recently, it's been every day.
Let's see. Mr. B is asking, I know it's a hard choice, but would you choose Gotham Central Omnibus or Spider-Man by Roger Stern?
Oh, you go! Wow.
Only one of them.
Budget? Go for Gotham Central. Gotham Central has everything you need in it.
Is that the cops one?
I love that story.
Well, then explain. Well, I don't know.
Explain why?
Well, you probably know what it's about. Never mind. I was gonna say explain what it's about, but I'm sure you know what it's about.
Well, no, it's like the detectives, right? You have the day shift and the night shift. Greg Rucka, Ed Brubaker, Michael Lark. Like, it's amazing. You get to know these characters on a personal level.
I just don't like stories like that.
It's just it's things you don't think about, right? Like how it would affect the regular people of Gotham to have a psychopath that's freezing people. How somebody's body could really react to being frozen alive. Because in Batman stories, you see Batman punching Dr. Freeze, and he's like, "You're under arrest, Dr. Freeze, for freezing people." And then you see the people like get defrozen, right? Like, you're gonna get like he puts them in a giant microwave, and he's like, "All right, everybody's safe now." But that's impossible, because if you get frozen, like, people lose body parts. Oh man, it's graphic, it's great, it's things you don't think about. It's detective work. If you love things like The Wire or Homicide, Life on the Streets, or even what's the cool hip show that people like with police officers? Reno 911.
That is a good show.
I love Reno 911. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, whatever. If you like those type of shows.
Is it still on? Is it still going?
I don't know. Check it out, seriously. Like, it's one of my top 10 favorites Omnis of all time. Not just DC Omnis, not Marvel Omnis. Omnis of all time. I love that story.
What are your top 3 Image Comics series?
Oh man, good question. I've done a video on my top 10 if you want to go back and look at that. But top 3, I mean, even though it's not over, even though he yelled at me, Saga. I love Saga.
He yelled at
He did yell at me.
It's our fault.
I know, but man, calm down, dude.
It's our fault.
Saga. I love Saga. Invincible is really fun. I really like Invincible. Man, this is hard. If I only had to choose 3.
I can't remember which ones are Image.
Invincible and Middle West. It's probably right off the top of my head. So I guess my list has changed.
My friend, Jacob's friend, keeps pestering him to try reading manga. I know you seem to really like Berserk, so I was wondering if wait, okay. So Jacob really enjoys American style comics. Would Jacob enjoy Berserk? Again, it's really violent, really dark.
It's
lots of messed up things. I guess. I mean,
if you like American style comics, go with something easy to get into first, like My Hero Academia. Like My Hero Academia is a lot easier because it's like you're just basically reading X-Men. And if you like things like Harry Potter, I know this is going to sound weird, but go for Naruto, because that's basically all it is a school for not wizards, but ninjas. So go for Harry Potter. Go for Naruto. Berserk is definitely mature content. And it's a little bit harder to get into if you like Western comics as your first manga. But some people have, though. Some people have written me emails like, "This is amazing." And they like the first one. They like the first volume, which I'm always like, that first volume is pretty rough, I think.
Andrew is saying that Andrew just got the Infinity Gauntlet and the Infinity Wars graphic novels. What's your opinion, guys? Just subbed and love the content. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. To me, Infinity Gauntlet is like top tier. George Perez on artwork, and you'll have Jim Starlin writing his story. That Snap, when I was a kid, I mean, I knew these characters, like, they can't stay dead, but that Snap was so awesome. And all for the sake of love. And that chick was skinny. Thanos likes some skinny, boy.
You like your women like you like your Omnis.
Thick, son, thick. Give me that Big Barda. I'd do it for Big Barda. I'd snap half the universe for Big Barda. Give me that Big Barda, baby.
All right. Well, Tyler's
Is that an
saying,
answer?
I'm
I like
late.
Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, it was. I'm late. Has Omar spent a sufficient amount of time convincing you all to buy Astro City? Only the great superhero.
Right, it's so good. I'm gonna make a video about that. There's a trade paperback that came out, and I want to make a video and dedicate a little bit of time to that. You know what else I've read recently that I want to make a video on? I don't know how I'm gonna do this though, because I don't have. It's all about time management. Life of Che. Oh my gosh, that book is awesome. That book is great. So good. And when Fantagraphics just released it, I think it came, I don't know if it's out yet or not, but they sent it to me a couple of weeks ago. I can only imagine that it's already out.
Hold up.
Yes, boss.
Rodimus Prime Rib.
Oh,
Batman White Knight, yay or nay?
Oh yeah. Yeah. If anything, for that wonderful Sean Murphy artwork. It's good.
Comics in one word, fun.
Life changing. That's 2 words.
You want to put a hyphen in between?
Hopeful.
Making it an adjective?
Hopeful. There. That's mine. Keeps my hopes alive.
Have you read The Savage She-Hulk yet?
That's one that I started reading last week. Yeah, but I only read like 4 issues. And I haven't read some of that stuff in years, and some of that stuff I've never read. It is out. Okay, good. I need to make trying to figure out how to make a video about that. Life of Che is great. I got the Machno Freedom Fighter as well. I need to pick that one up.
Good morning.
Thank you, brother.
Fairy. And Graham has got one more question.
One more question, Graham.
When are the new Epic Collection announcements coming?
Oh, new? That probably won't be for a while. But reprints, the top 20 or the top 10, I can't remember. That will be out sometime. Maybe this week or the following.
Let's see. It does, Bar. And earlier up here, you were saying that finally got your girlfriend to reading Deadly Class, and she wants to know if there are more comics in that style. Any recommendations? Any
Rick Remender stuff is great. Is she digging it? I love Deadly Class. It's so good. I still think Fear Agent is my favorite work that he's done. My buddy Project Viking will disagree with me.
Hey, I just brought up his comment.
But yeah, it's probably second to that. I like that. I like Low.
Project Viking, this is a great question, and I'm going to have to think about it. I'm not good at answering off the top of my head, but about with my recent reads, who are your favorite authors and which characters would you like to see them dive into? That's a really good question.
To see.
I'm sure you think of it that way. I don't really think of it.
I got an answer. I like to see Harper Lee take on Generation X. I think that would be a good one.
From the grave?
Yes, I know she's dead. I mean, if she could go back in time.
Oh, okay.
But she's never written anything outside of To Kill a Mockingbird.
What about Madeline Link or C.S. Lewis doing
You might as well go back. Plato take on Swamp Thing. Like, see Plato write Swamp Thing.
What? That would be interesting.
Why didn't I make a video like that? That's a brilliant idea.
This is a really good
question. Good question.
Yeah, I'll have to think Madeline Link will do
Edgar Allan Poe do something a little happy like Squirrel Girl.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he can make it all weird, right?
Oh, he can make it the best comic of all time.
Name 3 Omnis you keep based solely on the art.
I can do an absolute right now, and that's Absolute Wildcats. 100%. Okay, 3 Omnis I keep based solely on the art.
Hey, yeah. Thinking about that, like you guys in the chat, what that's an awesome question. Like, what authors would you like to write a specific character?
Based solely on the art. All right, McFarlane Spider-Man. There, I said it. I love you guys. And if you love McFarlane Spider-Man, good on you. But that writing. Whew,
it is gorgeous.
Let's see. What's another one that I keep purely on the artwork? You get that oversized. Man, this is hard because there are a lot. I keep the. No, I can't do that. I just said McFarlane. Let's move on to something else.
Lovecraft craft writing.
Alex Maleev.
PBRD.
No, I can't say that. That's too controversial. Oh, this is harder than I thought. You know what? Avengers versus X-Men.
Absolute Wildcats. Is that an Omni?
No, but it's an absolute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolute Wildcats. That's why I keep it. Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Jim Lee, right?
Red Hood and somebody. Yeah, Balda got it. Red Hood and the Outlaws. Yes, that's Good morning, Omni. I'm sorry I'm late. Miss anything important? Let's see, Derek. No, you didn't. But happy to have you here, my brother.
George Perez, Wonder Woman, volumes 2 and 3.
I like those though. Those aren't bad. Batman Damned has some bad writing. You're right about that, brother. Who wrote that? True graphic novel fan, 1989. That's some bad writing.
Thank you, John, for the super chat. Do we get a hard day for Excalibur Volume 1? I'm assuming reprint.
Let me check. Okay, I don't think we have one yet, but I will be happy to check. I don't know if Reed's watching today or not. He usually helps me out with those dates.
What would be a good comic for Philip K. Dick to write?
Vision.
I know. I was trying to think of something with
Vision,
science fiction.
Vision and Scarlet Witch, or Albert and LCD. There, Albert and LCD from Wolverine's robotic clone, and LCD's the Willow Gold that talks. Mr. Wogan.
Oh, I don't
love
know
those characters.
Existed. What story? What?
Only the greatest Wolverine run of all time, Larry Hammond, Mark Silvestri's run. You'll find out in Wolverine Omnibus Volume 3.
Omega Man. I don't know who that is.
The Omega Man? That's from yeah, the Omega Man. Sorry. I was thinking of something else.
Okay. He's asking some questions here.
Just to see if I can have an answer.
Yeah, there's so many. Isaac Asimov writing Fourth World. Well, maybe I'd like it better. Bill K. Dick on
Metropolitan. That's a good one.
Which one should X get? Batman No Man's Land or Batman by Morrison?
Batman by No Man's Land is it's a pretty easy read. You don't need to think outside the box. So Batman by Morrison starts off normal. Oh, he has a son. Cool. What? He can back up his brain like a computer? Really makes you think. I would go with No Man's Land just because it's an easier read. Not that I'm saying you're dumb and can't get anything smart, but it's just easier to get into.
If you're looking for a palate cleanser, it's Killing Voracious Reader. What's the open book on the thumbnail?
Oh, Thor Volume 5. How are you, Voracious Reader? Hope you've been doing well.
Do you think the Doctor Strange Silver Age Omni sold well enough for Volume 3?
I hope so. I'm with you, Aiden, because that's the volume that I want. Oh, Arthur Conan Doyle writing the question. What about that? That would be good, man. I love these.
How many more Omnis would we need to finish Justice League International?
Oh, baby, I want them all, man. I want them all the way to get to the Extreme Justice era. Give me all of it. 5. Me no dumb. Me so smart. Okay, so I got an answer for Excalibur. The distributor doesn't know. All they know it's soon, and there's not going to be a date. They're just going to ship it when they come in. That's from the distribution end. So we don't have a hard date on Excalibur reprints.
BJ Kicks, yeah, they are awesome. What's Comic Shop? Omnis Are Forever t-shirt or hoodie. They're
they were kind enough to send us this. They're great.
There you go. There's Walt. Thanks for the super chat. You don't do that. Love your outfits, guys. Yeah, thank you so much. And I showed the bag and sticker.
I'm gonna put that sticker to cover up my Captain Marvel dust jacket. Rip.
No, you're not going to. I'll put it on my water bottle, and then it says Omnis Are Forever. So, Walt, can people purchase the bag of stickers from your shop as well? I'm assuming they can. Why not? Right? Why not?
Well, yeah, you can't.
Yes, I'm going to assume that. Bart, thank you for the super chat. Has Marvel ever made a Black Widow Omni? You said we need more DC talk. Anyway, if they ever make one, what content do you want to be collected?
Are you getting smart with her super chat?
No, not with the super chat. Thank you very much.
All right. Yes, they have. It's the classic stuff in chronological order. So just like her first appearance, her appearances through the Marvel spotlights, her appearances with Daredevil. What I would like to see them do is a modern age collection. including the Greg Rucka, the Devin Grayson stuff, the Mark Waid stuff, all that stuff, all in one omnibus. I would love that. That would be great. And Walt said soon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Walt.
And Allie liked the stickers coming in the first order. Cool.
BJ Kicks is in the house. What's up, buddy?
He was asking about the shirts.
Omar's our forever.
Aww.
Thank you, Michael.
In my heart.
Michael Emmons, and in Michael Emmons' heart.
No, mine.
Michael Emmons called dibs.
What? Okay, Asimov would be better for a spacefaring saga. Asimov on Reign of Kings.
I haven't seen that. I'm sorry, I was looking at this one.
Just remember
Asimov. Okay, I can see that.
So, are you saying you haven't seen any solicitations for New
Mutants? No, not
Hickman?
for New Mutants by Hickman. No, but there wouldn't be one, right? It would just be New Mutants because he only wrote like the first 6. He only wrote like 6 issues or so. Is that 6? That's 7.
Nope.
There we go. 6.
You know what? Just as a side note, nope. I'm getting Blue Sonic. Just as a side note that I always wake up in a good mood on Saturday, besides it being Saturday, but because I know I'm going to do the live chat. So thank you guys. Thank you to 278 people. No thank you to anybody who comes after this moment.
Why are you calling people out?
Blue Sonic.
Don't forget to smash that like button, please.
Yeah.
After my wife calls you out. That's great.
Blue Sonic. I was trying to find a good post for the community, like a screenshot of our video from last week, and your comment was down there, and then I thought it fit perfectly with me saying it's a positive, honest community, because you were positive about you're excited about the DC reprints, and then you were honest about like, why aren't there more Omnis coming out? So thanks. And here's this question: has there been a delay with the Moon Knight by Huston, Benson, and Hurwitz Omni? A few places in the UK are listing as currently unavailable.
Yeah, I think that one's been delayed. Volume 2 is set to come out in May, but that particular one is not. I haven't seen one. DC Talk is a band. It's a Christian band,
love
right?
DC Talk, dude.
Boy.
Oh my goodness. And then Toby Mac went solo, and I never liked his songs at the beginning, but then they get catchy, and then I liked them, and we went to see Skillet in concert, and Toby Mac followed up, and we left because I didn't like Toby Mac at the time. I was like, I just want Skillet. The end.
Make scans of the dust jacket and have it printed. Then, I actually have done that in the past for some of my custom Omnis that I've had for over the years. Doing good, but will it be better if we get a Matt Fraction X-Men? Hope all is well with you guys. Going good.
Thank you. It is, and I just love the new house.
Transformers.
I want to mention really quick that somebody a long time ago mentioned it was during a book club meeting, mentioned Matt Fraction something. His run was really funny. What was it? What's a funny Matt Fraction run?
Is it Jimmy Olsen?
Because
I know Jimmy Olsen gets a lot of love, and I haven't read it yet.
Because when I was looking for the book club poll, which I need to look at today, some books to choose from, I was thinking of that, but I couldn't remember the title. So if whoever said it knows, write it in the chat. But yeah, on our Patreon, the $7.77 tier engagement tier. Oh, there's a hole in my wig. You have the opportunity to join us in the book club meeting, or we record it and you can watch it afterwards. So if you're interested in that, if that meets one of your needs, talk about books, being social, check that out on our Patreon. Go ahead.
So Phantom X is a fantastic character. Outside of the Morrison and Uncanny X-Force runs, what Omni can we find him in? Honestly, my favorite Phantom X story is in that Jonathan Hickman omnibus that just came out. I love that story with Phantom X. It's the best story with him. The Astonishing X-Men run that he was in, that was okay. Why are people putting their comments and questions? Deck Collector was asking about the tour. Yeah, there'll be a tour sometime. I don't know when, but there will be. I'll be doing an updated thing.
What you wrote. Yeah, that's just how we talk, huh? We were like, we got something else. We got to say it.
Look at this. Walt's Comic Shop. It's a heaven for comics and a hell of a place to shop.
Oh, yeah.
I just remembered that Mr. David Gabriel managed to give you the go-ahead, the name of the box set, if you can. I forgot to ask him, but I will ask him. Thank you for reminding me.
Another one?
No, he wanted me to tell him. It's been 2 years.
Oh,
Just
what
tell
it
him
would
what
have been.
it would have
Now
been.
I remember.
But then what it would have been will break your heart. You're gonna be like, oh man, that sucks. What would be your dream crossover? Asterix and Gru or Judge Dredd Punisher would be mine.
Yep. Makes perfect sense for you, right?
Wolverine and Guts. Or Conan and Guts. That would be cool. Conan and Guts.
Bar, what are you talking about? You ain't even in the book club because you live in another country.
Okay, you need to quit calling Bar out. She's been great today. Yes,
she's like she's behaving.
Is this how you want your students to act?
Is that when I say something earlier? Oh, okay. Austin, we're not gonna go see it as far as I know, but
I heard it's a really good movie. I'll watch it.
Because I love Sonic. Hey, I guess I will leave. What? We are Venom.
What's up? We are Venom, dog. My wife, she gets a little rowdy on Saturdays when she's
that's what no part.
Yeah, she gets rowdy when she's had caffeine. You need it. This is what she hates when I do.
All right, how would you feel if you're having fun and somebody's like,
sometimes you have
my gosh, that's what I do to my students every day.
You need to tone it down,
These
man.
three girls, they just kept laughing Friday afternoon. That table, they're always laughing.
You tone it down, baby.
You are receiving negative taps.
Well, you're going to get a negative tap today. Do you think DC will do a collection like the Mighty Marvel Masterworks? Maybe. Maybe they will.
That would be cool. Thor is winning by 1. Thanks for checking, Hannah. So for the book club that Thor, what I put on there?
Oh, the God Bomb?
The God Bomb is winning by 1. I haven't read it. The only one I've read on the list is Paper Girls that I added because I saw it when I was looking at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You have May 3rd down for the Houston Benson. That might be delayed, honestly. Now it has a holy wig. We can always go back to talk about bat oversaturation in Detective Comics.
Me and Bar have an understanding. Just back and forth.
You have an understanding? Okay.
Oh, Primal Collector mistaken.
You do? The Ken?
The Ken.
Oh, man.
I knew I said it wrong.
I don't know how to say it. Cody Summers is saying MK by Houston is 517 right now. Omar, when are the results of the Epic Collection video? Also, when is the first annual NOC Backyard? Dude, you come over here. BYOB.
We've got a really big slanted a hill of a backyard.
And BYOB does not mean bring your own beer. It means bring your own barbecue. Because
bring your own Bible. Ooh, I do like to read different translations.
And there goes half of our audience. Bring your own Bible. What? Quit talking about your best times in life were in Bible study camp.
No, that wasn't because me and my boyfriend broke up and I was depressed. Max, thanks for the super chat. Any chance of Harrow County library editions being reprinted or other library editions like the Goon?
I asked and they said not at this time. We're focusing on the softcover editions. I'm sorry. I wish I had better news, but I will keep trying. I will keep trying to my old contact left. I don't have new contacts at Dark Horse, so maybe, I can try to persuade them to be like, hey, there's a lot of people that miss these, and it'd be great to do it this October. I don't know if it's too soon to do that. Me want X-Men by Gillen, right? Please. Man, that sounds like LCD.
Who's LCD?
I just went over that. LCD and Albert.
Oh, Dame Naggett. I have to see Dame Naggett a lot. Zabe, well, his name is now Omni. I just arrived. No, somebody came up with it. Who came up with it?
Martin.
It's Omar. Yeah, Omar and Melanie. Omni.
Yep.
Of course, on the screen, it's not how you would read the word unless you're in Japan. We need a Civil War omnibus.
And that would be another one of those books that I would own for the art alone. Because that story. Patreon is worth it for the early announcements alone. I still got to make a book club meet. Yeah, man, it'd be good to have you there, brother.
Yeah, seriously. And the $5 tiers for the Patreon, it's a really good deal for access to documentation of Omar and wait, that sounded weird. Yeah. Documentation
like
of
my
what
personal
he has to slap. No.
Blood test results.
His notes for videos.
Anytime they have to do a CT scan, you get
voting chances.
You get a first look before I do. I don't know what my CT scan results are. You get that before I do. That's how much I love my Patreon.
Voting chances early. You get to watch new releases, the videos the day before on the Discord. Get involved with the Discord. James saying Sonic 2 will be on Paramount Plus around May 23rd. And on the Discord, James is really good about announcing
Alf.
No, not other things about the channel. He's a producer. I sent him a certificate. Hey, Greg Garloo, my first theater experience since 2019 is going to be Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I can't miss it. When does that come out?
May, the first week of May.
Hey guys, where would you recommend starting for someone who's interested in reading Moon Knight but knows nothing about the character? I enjoyed.
Hold on. I actually made a video about that.
Okay, I enjoyed MK.
I made a video about where to start reading Moon Knight if you're new to the character. But really, what's accessible right now is the Epic Collection's out of print, but the Omnibus is being reprinted this week. For the first, like if you want to start at the very beginning, and get some of those early Bill Sienkiewicz, Doug Bench issues. I think Jeff Lemire's complete collection is freaking awesome. That's one of my favorites.
Do a Class Dojo, just ding those girls for talking. Dude, wait. I don't use Class Dojo.
What's Class Dojo?
We've got employability operating system.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yes. Never mind. I won't get. Nobody cares. But I've got.
This is why you come to the Saturday streams to hear about a teacher complain about her students who are probably watching and downvoting this video.
You all comment. If you're my student, comment. You get 5 points extra credit in your 20% formative section of your grade.
You should tell them this before they watch the video. That way we have more viewers.
Not the summative, the formative.
Bring your own brisket. I like that. Will you be doing a Reels Talk chat video for Morbius? Yeah, Amanda and I just needed. She was out of town this week, and I haven't had a chance to see Morbius. But yes, bring your own Batman. Oh, I like that too. But yes, we will.
Yeah,
Jack,
she went
thank
to
you for
the
super chat.
Hershey factory, Hershey whatever in Philadelphia with her daughter.
Someone's grilling the Bibles.
What is the best Tomb of Dracula story? Because you were all about Tomb of Dracula.
Oh man, I love the. Actually, I like the Doctor Strange story with Dracula. The first time they met in the first crossover. That's one of my favorite. Bring your own box set. I like that.
You guys are so clever. Let's see, we got. Don't be jealous, Omar. Don't be jealous of Omar.
I'm not okay.
Don't be jealous of Hannah or Ace's Ace on.
Okay, this is important. Were you able to get any info into the Descender reprints? Nothing either. Like I don't know what's going on. I hope it's not a mistake on Previews World, even though they're the exclusive distributor for Image, because they've done that in the past, right? And I know some places have taken pre-order, and I never recommend that unless it's a true solicitation, because they were never solicited. So hopefully they come out and it's like a surprise reprint, restock.
See, New Spoon Channel's never picked up on LCD being LCD. There you go.
Lucy,
you learned something this morning.
There you go.
And Patreon AMA is the best. Join up. It's really fun.
Thank you, Rodimus Prime.
You get to hear Omar's got just great life stories. You've lived a very interesting life.
It's a lot different than the Saturday streams, that's for sure. It's adult humor and
no, I
people.
said the D word earlier.
Oh, how dare you!
Reddit.
Class Dojo Power.
Oh, okay.
What is Class Dojo?
Yeah, okay. What is it? Tell me. Powerpuff Girls Dojo Mojo. I love Powerpuff Girls.
My man, Dracula sucks literally.
There's Ace.
Omar. Your thoughts and opinions on the recent announcement of Chip Sidarski taking over Batman as of issue 125. He says he's there for the long haul. Do you think it will be good? It's Chip Sidarski. He was writing Daredevil.
And he was good at it, so I'd say he'd be good.
He's going to be great at Batman. He did a little short story in that, what was that little series called? Was it Legends of the Dark Knight? Yeah, he's great, man. I love everything.
Is it Legends of the Hidden Temple?
No.
And Ace just hopped on when I said that. Aw, see, we got a connection.
Need 15 or so issues for Sidarski 22 to have two Omnis. Maybe they'll put it Devil's Reign, right?
Whatever it was.
What did Hannah do?
Oh no, I was saying don't be jealous of my connection with Hannah and Ace and Bar.
I'm late. Show me the transcript. Good day. Well, according to Melanie, that's part of our Patreon. The transcript.
No, it's your CAT scan results.
CAT, my CT scans results. I'm a huge Venom fan, but I don't know where to start. Will you be doing a Venom reading order? Yeah, man, I'd love to. There are several places to start.
This is good. If you weren't here earlier,
the Epic Collection does a really good job of collecting his run in chronological order. The Omnibus, but if you can't afford Omnis, the Epic Collection is the best way to start getting them in chronological order. Volumes 1 and 2 are out already. I think Volume 1 may have gone out of print though, and I'm so sorry if that's true. You can hit that.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff, for the super chat to announce just ordered She Omni.
Dude, my buddy Kyle sent me a copy of that for my birthday. He sent me a huge box of video games, and that was in there. It was a really nice surprise birthday gift from him. He's such a good guy. Can't wait for the last Conan Omni. We get back to Roy Thomas and John Buscema. Dude, I can't wait either. I've never read those stories. Like, I'm so good, dude.
So, hey, Hayden.
I'm so good. They're so good.
Both of you killing it with your awesome hair. Yes.
Yes.
I like
this
your
is
hair.
my wig.
Wait, you can't move it.
Isn't most people can move their scalp, right? So I hope you get them back, brother. I hope you get your Descenders back.
Let's see. Did any of you read the Wolverine series with the S? It's like a series nobody knows about.
Wolverines.
Oh, look, I glossed over it. Thank you for specifically putting the S
I don't think I did. I don't think so.
What's it about? I'm interested in reading not the mini deaths of that's Layla Starr, the Wolverine
Just
dies.
The death of Wolverine?
Death of whatever it's called. That looks fun when we were looking at when I was looking at floppies, guys.
Omar,
floppies,
thinking of going into computer and information system management. I know you were IT. Give me your sales pitch if you have any. Yeah, man. If you don't like looking at the sun, if you like drinking a lot of Mountain Dew, you like to gain about 40 pounds, get into that computer and information system management. Well, you don't like your family, you want to be away from them for a while.
Well, it's a lot. Years and it wasn't your thing.
It's just a lot of work. I mean, system management isn't as bad as like programming or anything. I'm sorry, I was talking about a programmer. The programmer's life. My goodness, I don't know how those people do it. God bless you if you're a programmer. I really don't have a pitch, man. You get to shape the next generation of IT people, though. That is one thing when you're in management. It's great. Like you get to hire people, take a chance on people. Yeah, that was the best thing I did. And
people really appreciate you as a manager.
Yeah, I
personable and treated them with respect.
One of the sweetest emails I got out of the blue was after I lost my job. Was this guy named Eddie? I hired him. And he was like, nobody would hire me for 2 years because he's legally blind, but he can see. Like he just we had to get him big monitors and stuff. But he got a job later on working at Fort Knox. And he was like, if it wasn't for you hiring me, I would not have been able to get this job. So you have no idea how much you shaped my life. That was really cool. That was really cool. He didn't have to reach out to me, but he did. Yeah. We have a connection. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Michael Evan. You stop with the jokes.
I started this a long time ago. John was asking, I hope you're still here.
Oh.
You consider doing a Matt and I for the results.
I like
Tiger
that.
Eyes Most Wanted Omni's poll.
Yeah, I'll reach out to Tiger Eyes. I forgot that's another announcement. I usually do the top 50, so I'll reach out to him. Man, I have a lot of videos. I don't know if I can.
Let's clone you and then have a clone saga.
I need false. Anybody want to be an intern at Near Mint Condition? The pay is my gratitude.
Your pay is
and I'll send you a copy.
Right, you can give recommendations
of Anita Blake trade paperbacks.
An official YouTube channel. It's like, here's a reference. You did
I need a couple of interns. Y'all read the comics and write down what they're about, and I'll read it. That's way confusing. You should get your here. Read this issue, read this omnibus.
Oh, I need to get my comics back from kiddos.
Yeah, you do.
If Melanie was my teacher with that retina cinching hair, I probably would have paid more attention in school. Man, I'm totally different as a teacher. Well, not totally, but like it's I can't otherwise just lose structure in the classroom.
Yep.
Bandwagon fan, have y'all read Wonder Woman Historia? First issue blew me away with the mythos and art, and the second has such a great narrative.
I have. Was it last year? I think I read it. Big Stu from Orlando.
I gotta read it. Big hi, waving emoji. Got 2 emoji questions. Smiley face emoji.
All right, what do you got?
Any info on Bendis Powers hardcover coming from the Dark Horse? You didn't put a horse for a horse.
No, but they are doing trade paperbacks so far.
And any info on Legion of Superheroes 5 years later, Volume 1 Omni getting a stealth printing.
I'm hoping that will sneak into the catalog because there's still room to sneak in some books, but I haven't seen any so far.
Big purple heart and grinning face with the
Mike was saying the Venom epics are still on Amazon. Closed. Thank you, sir. Hey, Omar, what do you think about Justice League by Brian Hitch? It's okay. That era of Justice League just wasn't. It wasn't. No. Actually, I didn't like it. I'll be honest. That's another book that I have because of the art.
You gave Cheyenne some existential crisis.
I'm so sorry. Not you. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about your friend. The guy you work with.
Thank you, Eric, for the super chat. Good morning. My first Daredevil comics were from the Typhoid Mary stories. I never hear anyone mention this era for D&D. Are there any collected editions? Are they not well liked?
Eric, thank you for the super chat. That's an easy answer. So this is the Ann Nocenti run of Daredevil, and it is, until I joined the internet, I thought everybody loved Nocenti's run on Daredevil. Apparently, it's one of these divisive runs that some people hated it because it was so different than the dark and broody run that Frank Miller made of Daredevil. And some people loved it. I love it. I think it's great. There's a touch of Typhoid, which is, I think, is coming back to print, right? There are, we're about to wrap up that era. So they're all in Epic Collection. And I actually have a Daredevil reading order if you want to go back to that to see which books you'll need. But those are coming back. I think, no, actually, there are no reprints of those. I think they're, I got to check the poll to see how those are voted, because I think a lot of people want those to come back to print. But you're looking at the Ann Nocenti run, which is phenomenal.
All right. So David's asking, where can I send my resumes and cover letter?
Okay, David.
Let's this is a good segue.
Oh, good. Oh, okay, segue.
Here's our email address, nearmecon@gmail.com. So
yes,
people can send, they want to help.
Sure, if you want to, I was being serious. Like,
okay.
So anybody?
I just wanted to double check.
Just need a couple of things. I'm the woo. I never hear that. nearmecon@gmail.com is where you can send fan art. You can send emails and questions. I do get to it eventually, and I think I finally.
Yeah, it might take a few days. He might be like
sometimes
Image.
a week.
He might be like Image.
IDW.
I'm sorry, Image.
Cat actually gets back to me from Image.
I'm sorry. Sorry, it was overboard.
Whoa, hey, that's
that's what he says to me. I can't stand that. I'm like, that is not a sincere apology. I'm sorry, it's ever born. That is sarcastic. There's our email.
This is not why people come to the Saturday stream.
Here's our PO box. Let me get out the mail call. Near Make Condition, PO Box 1678, Versailles, Kentucky 40383. And whoa, there's stickers everywhere.
Yeah, we have a really nice donation from Joel.
Wait, which one is that?
If a villainous organizations from Marvel and DC fought, example, The Hand, the Court of Owls, League of Assassins, who do you think would win and why? The Hand or Ninja? But Hydra, because you chop one head and 85,000 more come out. Can't get rid of Hydra. The Hand is so cool. I always like The Hand.
Oh, this says tear here. This is from Chump Magic. Now, do you remember getting an email?
I'm sure I got an Instagram message.
Chump Magic. So let's open this baby up.
I prefer Poison Ivy as a villain. Yeah, I like her as a villain. But she's never really made a real creepy villain.
She was asking, was there enough material to collect in an Omni?
Oh, yeah. She's got a lot of stories. Fantastic Four by Fraction. I didn't really like it. I actually liked his FF run a little more, which was going on at the same time. Oh, those are cool.
Oh, and a pin.
These are some awesome stickers. This is Chump Magic.
Okay, so let's find out about Chump Magic.
This is a pin. So while Melanie gets that out.
Really professional.
Comes with Claws EC in August. Thank you, Cody.
You did not miss... Philippos, you did not miss any new Marvel announcements.
No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Will you make a video about Conan the King, the original Marvel? Yes, whenever I get it. Omar, is the best wait for an Omni for Chip Sidarski? It's up to you. There's no guarantee that we're going to get an omnibus of this stuff. I mean, I think we will. That doesn't mean anything. I don't work for Marvel. Man, that is some killer artwork.
I'm going backwards with this. Sorry. Let me show this first, and then we'll get into it.
So anybody do red-clad superheroes better than Mark Waid? Red-clad superheroes. Oh, these are great. Can we send not safe for work funny art? Michael Emmon wanted to know. Yes, you can. And I can only show Michael Emmon. When is the Inferno by Hickman coming out? That is due out the 3rd week of April. However, my buddy Peter just got a copy of it where he lives. And I can't. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. Peter or Peter. I'm sure. Peter. He got a copy already. His comic book store called him. So that overview, I have to push it up because I didn't think it was coming until the 3rd week. Hey, lovely people, checking in from work. Sorry I've not been. What's up, Immortal Ibsy? You're always active.
Hey.
And Bavarian Rev. It's good to see you here.
Yeah.
You like my wild hair color?
Yeah.
It's
I like
black.
yours.
The foot is better than the hand. That is very controversial. I haven't read Immortal X-Men. I haven't read any single issues in them. Actually, it's been a couple of months. Hey, guys, just joined the chat. I love your look today, Melanie. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you. This says please read, so I'm reading it.
Okay, baby.
This says please read.
Read it.
Read it first. No,
Yeah.
no, not out loud. Okay, I'll read out loud. Never mind. Congratulations on receiving the VIP edition of Savior, The Day the Devil Saved the World. This is an advanced copy of my book. It'll be used for final edits, feedback, promotion. If you're receiving this, it means you're very, very awesome. And this is from, Chump Magic. I'm going to Cole Lemke.
Okay.
And like I say, it's Chump Magic. And please know there's okay, cool. Well, let me show a couple, he's saying, or she's saying there's some typo and there might be some typos and stuff. But let's just take a look at the art.
I really like the art.
Yeah,
like these stickers are awesome.
Oh, can't show that one.
Is it not safe for work?
Well, it's boobies. There, look at that squish.
Who's not a fan of that? Babies all love that. Right? All babies love boobies. That should be a t-shirt. All babies love boobies.
Yeah.
Unless you're a bottle baby.
Oh wait.
Nothing wrong with you.
Show that one either.
Nothing wrong if you were a bottle baby.
You're so judgmental.
Is there any stories poison ivy where she
one more.
Get involved with the green?
We can show violence, right?
You can show violence.
You can't. All right. So thank you so much. Come on.
There is that Batman crossover, or was it the Swamp Thing? Alan Moore. If you've not read the 3rd Alan Moore Absolute, it's really good. Just saying. Furry, not funny. Omar, no, not safe for work. Furry fan art. This is furry fan art. Oh, Omar, I have all 3 of the Jeff Johns Lantern Omnibus. Do I need to get the Blackest Night on? It's up to you. No, you don't need it to understand the story because Blackest Night is collected in the Green Lantern Omnibus Volume 2. The only reason to get Blackest Night is to expand your horizons and read that wonderful Green Lantern core run. But also the Blackest Night tie-in. Some of them are hit and miss. Anytime there's an event, you're going to have some that are great. You're going to have some that are just amazing and some that you're like, why did this ever see print? So that collects all the minis, all the extras. So what DC did, they did something really cool was take all the canceled titles like Starman and add another issue, making one of the characters come back to life. Tom Mueller said yesterday Inferno is coming out at the end of the month. Crazy, because some people already have it. What Justice League Omnis do I want to see? My brother, dude, I want to see so many. Honestly, I would be very happy with the Justice League JLI Volume 2. Or Volume 3, sorry. I would be very happy with the JLA Volume 2, so including the Mark Waid stuff, the stuff that they missed in the first Omnibus, moving on to the Joe Kelly era. I love that stuff, man. Will Inferno be included in Reign of X trades? I don't think so, just like House and Powers of X wasn't. I noticed recently the original Captain Britain Omnibus is available again, even though the reprint is coming out with added content. No, that's not that is the Panini version, and it's smaller than the trade paperbacks. So keep that in mind. Holy moly. This all comes from Joel. He was nice enough. These are donations for giveaways and things like that. It's Joel. Okay. And he was kind enough to send it to us.
They came in. Keep stacking it up, see how tall
3 boxes came in, and man, viewers like you all, you like Joel, you all are the best. It's Justice League New 52 and Dark New 52 good starting points. Absolutely. The whole purpose of the New 52 was to make it more accessible to new readers. So both of those are great runs. Mike, my answer to your question about the Blackest Night, it's really up to you. You don't need it, but Blackest Night might be your favorite event ever after reading it. Yeah, it's great. So you may want to get the Omnibus is one of the biggest DC Omnis. I wish Dan Jurgens' Action Comics Rebirth also had an Omnibus. I'm with you. I had a lot of fun with that. And it's just good to see Jurgens back. Do I prefer Lobo or Deadpool? Oh, I gotta go with Deadpool. Only because Fabian Nicieza wrote Deadpool. I don't think he's ever written Lobo. I think I missed it, but what happened to New Warriors Omnibus Volume 2? I think it's just been delayed. Nothing happened to it. We're still making it happen. That one brought me to tears. Anyone know what the next after Extreme Carnage, except Venom series? What's next after Extreme Carnage? Isn't he in a new series? Sleeper was sweet, sweet Brew Baker goodness. Brother,
This
I know. Wow.
Arrived in great condition.
Holy moly, Joel, this is awesome.
There's one more.
There's one more?
Let's see how tall the stack gets.
Omar, did you see that Scott done your social media? Parker Last Call. Oh, yeah, he was one of the designers on, or no, is he one of the editors or designers on? Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. It's actually coming out next month. I can't wait. That was one of my questions I had for IDW that I got ghosted on. Like, when is it coming out? Oh, well, what are you going to do? Omnis are what? What's the next word? Are forever. This is from Walt's Comic Shop. And they are our sponsor outside of Europe. They're in Berlin. And they have flat rate shipping rates of €9.90 in all for all EU country. Unless you live in Germany, then the flat rate shipping is €4.90.
Oh.
Extremely careful with starting packaging. All emails are answered within 24 hours. That's waltzcomicshop.com, where you can get great deals and rare titles. And for a limited time, you can use the code Nearman Condition at the checkout to get free shipping on all EU countries with your first order. Walt's Comic Shop.
No, wait.
Wow.
Ouch.
Go ahead.
Okay. You're a reliable source for Omnis and premium collected editions in Europe.
Dang. Holy moly.
Thank you so much. And these came in great condition. I loved how you packaged them.
So he asked me if we took donations for giveaways, and I was like, yeah, of course. Oh, I was expecting, most people send like a box. He sent 3 boxes, and this is all going to go to somebody whenever we dare giveaways. So we have Berserk Volume 1.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Here, I got this so it doesn't fall.
Through it.
Yeah.
No,
we have Batman White Knight, in case you've never read it. Kingdom Come by Mark Waid. Oh, love these stories. Batman Hush. The Long Halloween. Earth 1 Volume 2 Wonder Woman. Dark Knight Returns. Neil Gaiman Sandman. This is the fully recolored edition, so it uses the new colors, which is they did the first time in the Absolute edition.
I like that.
Yeah, the Absolute edition had the first the new colors.
Look, All-Star Superman, which we read in our book club, and
New Frontier. That's the new printing of New Frontier. So this has the additional stuff. And if you've not read this, speaking of Parker, this is Darwin Cook's masterpiece. It's one of the best Absolute editions. And I need to upgrade my Absolute edition. I don't have the newest printing. Oh, it's so good. It's a love letter to those golden silver age stories of old. It's great. This is Justice League, Gods and Monsters. Bruce Timm is the one that did this, and J.M. DeMatteis, I think. Yeah, I think J.M. DeMatteis. Yep, it is. Oh, yeah, Superman, Batman, baby. These were impossible to find for a long time, the hardcovers of these.
See,
Sandman Overture. Oh, look at this J.H. Well, I can go through each of these books. J.H. Williams is just one of the greatest.
There's a lot. Let's
greatest artists of all time. Swamp Thing by Scott Snyder and Yannick Paquette. This is the deluxe edition, so it's oversized. Infinite Crisis. The best.
This is a good book.
Mr. Miracle. This is the hardcover edition. And I think this has, when they changed the artwork towards the end, I think it has the original page. Injustice Gods Among Us, year 1 and 2.
We've got Justice League. That's volume 8.
Oh, this is Justice League from the New 52. So I think it's the whole run.
Yeah, it's the whole run. So go ahead.
So it's all the Justice League. This is the Jeff Johns era of Justice League from the New 52.
Batman, New 52. City of Owls.
So it looks like there is some Batman in there. Court of Owls.
Family. Endgame.
Yeah, that wraps up Scott Snyder's run. Forever Evil is in here. That's part of the Justice League set. And the Dark Side War.
Hey.
Yep. Oh my gosh, I hope none of that stuff falls.
And then
the greatest manga of all time.
Here, I won't put it on top of the pile.
Oh, sweet baby bee. Jesus, that is a beautiful pile. I really hope it doesn't fall on me. Thank you so much, Joel. That was so nice, man. New Frontier is a
keep listening.
masterpiece. Just incredible work. Rest in peace, Darwin Cook. One of the greatest creators of our time. We lost him at such a young age. What's the new material in the new? It's the one shot that he did before he passed. I dig it out, but I can't. But it's also included in the new printing of the Absolute Edition,
It's like
which
a
I need to
Jenga
get.
tower.
New 52. Omar, would you win a fight? Would I win? Oh, who would win a fight? Morbius' Werewolf by Night. Comics? Werewolf by Night. Jack would rip Michael Morbius apart. But editors would probably choose Morbius over. I don't think we've seen Jack for a while. Darkseid is. Man upgraded to Omnis.
Is this a donation? It's not a girlfriend revenge.
Girlfriend revenge. No, but we take those too.
Is Reckless likely to get a deluxe?
Yeah.
How is Velvet? Are Fatale and Criminal Deluxe getting reprints?
Look at Project Viking asking questions. Okay. Velvet, I have a huge crush on the main character. She is so fine and such a bad A. Reckless, I'm sure we'll get an oversized hardcover eventually. If it's Brew Baker and Sean Phillips working on a book, you can bet your sweet patootie that they're going to get a hardcover. No, I'm not going to repeat myself. Our Fatale and Criminal Deluxe. Criminal just got reprints last year. I don't think they're going to do another set of reprints anytime soon. I think they're still available, though. Volumes 1, 2, and 3. Sorry for asking this so much, but what are your thoughts on James Robinson's JSA The Golden Age? I love it. You're talking about the miniseries with Paul Smith? Dude, that was the return. That to me was like, oh, I can read this stuff. Because I wasn't the biggest Golden Age fan of that era. Golden Age, not the miniseries. But that book changed my mind. And then I picked up JSA, David Goyer and James Robinson, and then eventually Jeff Johns. And I became, that to me is my favorite Jeff Johns, is the JSA. Volumes 1, 2, and 3 of that omnibus. The Golden Age is not collected in that omnibus, though. And I tell people to seek out. And I cannot find my copy of JSA The Golden Age. I used to have the deluxe edition. Finished reading Justice League Volume 1 by John's Omni. Second half of the story just fell off the cliff. Pandora and Pandora's box did not interest me. Yeah, that was like their loophole to get back to the normal universe. White Knight presents Harley Quinn have an OHC, or it's just HC so far. But I'm sure it'll get a OHC one day. You're welcome, Santa.
I thought you said Santa.
No, I did not say Santa.
You think DC will keep making Batman Omnis for issues post No Man's Land till Morrison? Also, maybe Omni, the beginning of a Jason Todd. Ooh, used as a verb. Omni, the beginning of Jason Todd's intro from the 300s through Post Crisis and through Cataclysm Legacy.
I hope so. I hope that we're gonna see a new Renaissance age of DC collected editions in 2023. I'm hoping all those reprints at the end of this year mean that it's giving their team more time to create new collected editions next year and just blow our minds. But I've been hoping that for years. Thank you for the super chat, the bandwagon fan.
Will there be Jessica? Okay. And Simon
Jessica
Green
Cruz.
Lantern's Omni.
Simone
Seeing
Bass.
a Latina and a person with anxiety be a hero was so cool. I'd love to have it all collected and have only gotten to read a few volumes.
Honestly, I haven't heard. And I thought they were going to get a deluxe edition and it got canceled. So sadly, no, I don't know if we'll get an omnibus unless those characters appear in movies. I don't know. We can't even get a Green Lantern Corps omnibus. And they said they were going to work on that for years. Like, I think eventually just Peter Tomasi lost hope for that because he told me they were going to do it.
Well, here's another question about DC Omnis. Is there any chance of a New 52 Detective Comics Omni? Trying to decide if I should stick with trades or wait.
I got the trades because I didn't think that was coming. I mean, what's the selling point of Detective Comics? First, you've got Tony Danielle. It's great art. Story was okay though. And then Francis Manipool, right? I think he took over the run. Yeah, not a lot of talk about that compared to Scott Snyder's Batman. Everybody was talking about Batman by Scott Snyder. So I don't know. But then again, Grayson and Nightwing got an omnibus. And I don't remember hearing anybody talk about Nightwing. Grayson, yes. So I hope so.
Has Bendis ever written a story involving Batman? because Eric's really enjoying his run on Daredevil.
Yeah, he did. He did those, what I call...
That's exactly the comparison I made with Sidarski.
Yeah, if somebody could help me remember, I can't remember the title of it, but it came out in hardcover and softcover, and it was like what I call the Walmart comics. It was originally digitally, and then it was released in the 100-page Walmart special. What the heck is it called? And then he was in Event Leviathan, but the Batman stories were solid. And if somebody in the chat can help me remember the name of that trade paperback, you're forever in my debt. I'm waiting for that Werewolf by Night Marvel Masterworks. Got too much drag. I am forever in your debt. No, they're forever in my debt. Leave me alone, English teacher. I kind of like the classic horror in that format. That I wish I had gotten the Tomb of Dracula, the direct market cover, because it's got that beautiful red on it. I think that looks so nice.
Are there any stories runs that have Wolverine, Dakin, and Laura together?
Outside of the Dawn of X era, not a lot, because when she was, I liked the Ken when he was in the all new Wolverine. I liked him as a character. Batman Universe. Thank you all so much. Mm-hmm. Batman Universe. Up in the Sky isn't that the Tom King? Is it Tom King that wrote that one? It's a good one. But yeah, I don't think they've been together outside of that. Dawn of X. I'm trying to think. There was a legacy issue, but that only featured Laura, and that was in the all new Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
So back. Not really a lot.
Hayden saying, if you're complimenting the Bendis Batman stories, then they must be really good.
Oh, it was good. Yeah. I liked it. Batman Universe.
I just recently bought all 3 GSA Omnis from Manga on eBay, and they just arrived today. So thank you, Omar, for the recommendations via your old overview.
I hope you enjoy them, man. I really liked them. That was really good.
What's up, buddy? Evening, Omni. Downloading and deleting videos I feel don't represent the current message of the channel anymore. Have you ever thought about curating your video files?
Yeah, especially those old videos.
I made playlists like a long time, 2 years
ago. But that's a good idea. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. It probably should be done one day.
Here, let me take it over for just a little bit. What's your dream Suicide Squad lineup? Oh gosh. That's unfair because I think Gail Simone ruined it for me with Secret Six because she did such a great job and I loved all the characters.
So it's a good ruin.
So let's go with let's do Ragdoll, Bronze Tiger. This is the lineup of Catman. Let's throw Enchantress in there. Not movie Enchantress, but the Shadow Pact Enchantress. Who would make a good Poison Ivy?
Little Gabby.
And hold on. What's her name? Oh my goodness. I can't remember. Thunder, and they were in the Outsiders together. Nobody's used them for a long time. Thunder and Power. What is her name? Anyway, that would be my team. Don't ignore the only good one, Little Gabby. No.
Oh, I was just reforming Secret Six.
I am. I'm reforming Secret Six, and I threw in Bronze Tiger in there.
What's your favorite Rick Remender title? I just started 7 to Eternity.
Fear Agent. Fear Agent.
Hey, Joey. Thanks. Hope you're doing well, too.
Thank you so much, Joey. Did I throw Deadshot in there? I think I threw Deadshot in there. What's better? Better Tom Taylor story, Deceased or All New Wolverine? Deceased, for me, Tom Taylor didn't get to write it all. He was more control in All New Wolverine, so I'm going to go with All New Wolverine.
Will you ever do a complete reading order for Wonder Woman?
Of course I will, Ace. It just got outvoted by other things. Well, I can't remember what it was. Oh, Thor won the last time, and I can't remember what was before that. Speaking of reading orders, that will be back. That's another thing. I'm like, oh gosh, I got to get to that next week. So next week, I'm hoping to do the part 2 of the Superman books.
Favorite rogues? And if you don't know, these are the bad guys from Flashes.
Are you explaining me? Guys. Are you explaining to me?
I'm looking at the camera.
Oh, okay. My bad, girl. Okay. Pied Piper, Professor Zoom, Captain Cold.
That's why I like
Captain Boomerang, but his son. I like Captain Boomerang's son a lot.
As Bar said, Captain Boomerang always comes back.
And he comes back because like a boomerang. Man, there were so many good ones, and Jeff Johns just made them so messed up. Especially like Heat Wave. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick with those right now. Those are my favorite.
So,
thank you so much.
Burrito saying thank you for the super chats.
Thank you.
Jim Lee's Rogue was my favorite.
Right? The bubbles, man.
No love for Dr. Bedlam ever.
Yeah. No Dr. Bedlam.
Oh, Novarg saying no need to add not movie, as we all know.
I'm talking about comics.
Movies suck. We need to talk about them in any manner.
Yeah,
every single movie.
That Suicide Squad movie.
Oh, 92 TV series Rogue was a close second. Yep.
That booty.
Yes, sir.
That booty. And she had that cute Southern accent.
Must remember to go vote for the Cross Time Caper.
Cross Time Caper is solid. All right, Josh.
Favorite Josh.
Let me see. Joshy Bear. It's my favorite Josh. Josh Walton. He was a good friend of mine. And top 3, Josh Alexander. He's a guy I went to school with. I haven't seen him in years. But we did a lot of shady stuff back in the day. So,
wow.
Why you ask, Josh? Just out of curiosity. Weird question.
So, for the reading order videos on Patreon, which tier is that where you can?
That's the $5 voting tier.
And you can vote for the next reading order. Ace said that hers counts as like I don't even know what number that is, and I'm not going to figure it out.
Is she paying extra? What does she have?
It's one with a lot of zeros behind it.
Okay, that's not a real number.
Ace, I really think that you're Cowboy Omar. You said you weren't, but I don't know.
Who is that?
You know,
Bendis should be on Kate Spencer Manhunter or something. Did you like his take on her in Event Leviathan? I'm just glad somebody brought her back.
Sebastian saying that I had to go to Wikipedia for God's sake for Wonder Woman reading.
It will come, I promise. Most underrated Batman villain. Eggman. What's his name? The Egg Guy?
I am the Eggman.
Oh, this is a good question.
I am the Eggman.
What was the Cavalier? Nobody likes the Cavalier. The KG Beast.
Yeah, it's underrated. Do you like the Cavalier?
He's all right.
Well,
no,
okay,
nobody likes that guy. What's his name? The moth guy. The Firefly. I guess Firefly.
Ridley Scott's Aliens have crossed over with many properties in comics. Who'd you like to see them cross over with next?
Guts. Just to see him cut them apart.
That's true. John.
I'm joshing Josh.
Who said that?
Josh is my favorite Josh. He's a good guy.
Hello, welcome. And Project Viking saying, Jeff Johns is the Michael Bay of comics in all the best and worst ways. It is Green Lantern Run,
okay.
Rock, 13 Hours, Pain and Gain, or Transformers, JL's Transformers.
Okay, I will.
Totally what Novarg didn't want to talk about.
I will say I wasn't the biggest fan of Three Jokers or his Doomsday Clock.
I kind of dig Three Jokers, but I would say I completely understand.
Here's my thing though, like, Chris Claremont also wrote a lot of stories I don't agree with. So, but it's Chris Claremont. He gets a pass. He gets a pass
on Three Jokers. Because at the end,
no spoilers. Okay,
it's just something you always wanted to happen. But then once it actually happens, you're like, no. So it's like, oh, it'd be cool, but don't actually do it. Calendar Man, Egghead.
Egghead, that was his name. Thank you, Final
the
Shadow.
Ventriloquist. Oh my gosh, I just finished Batman Year 2 because we're going to do a review. We're going to film it tomorrow of I haven't told him yet exactly what I think of it. But okay, not spoiler for the stories, but spoiler for my opinion. The Reaper is a really cool bad guy.
If we didn't have Batman Year 2, we wouldn't have Mask of the Phantasm.
That was violent. Condiment Man. Was there a Condiment Man?
Yes. No. Was there? I can't remember. No, that can't be a real thing. Moth Guy. That's not Killer Moth. That was a quick answer with Guts versus Aliens. You must have fantasized about that before. I fantasized about me and Guts going on adventures a lot with Wolverine.
Do you still daydream about making your own X-Men stories?
I haven't in a long time.
I know. I used to fantasize making up my own Final Fantasy X stories before I go to sleep, and I haven't in a while, and that makes me sad. Did somebody call for a cowboy? I think it's you, Ace.
Why do you
I
have,
know
why
you
do
were
you have
just right
multiple
here,
accounts?
but...
Why do you have multiple accounts? Why do you have a picture of me?
Heads
Did I
up,
ever
cutie pie.
Is that
All right, David said I enjoyed 3 Jokers on my second read.
Magpie? That's a good one. I haven't heard
And
that one in a while.
Bar does not like it. IT Katie Moore was considered an adult word on you. Oh, it's so much fun. 3 Jokers isn't canon, so I can enjoy it for what it is. Oh, that's true.
What, no,
that's
wait,
true.
Matt. But has it ever been stated that it's not canon? Because I never got a straight answer. Like, no one has ever denied that it's not canon. And the reason it's not canon to a lot of people is because there's no follow-up to it. But if Jeff Johns ever comes back and takes over Batman, you can bet your sweet patootie that he will use that story of 3 Jokers and bring it back. Because that's what he does.
Condiment King appears in Batman Year 1.
Batgirl Year 1.
Oh,
You're
okay.
right. You're right. That was a character in Batgirl Year 1. Which, if you've not read,
to see
is phenomenal.
A grounded one-shot with Condiment King. What does he do?
I don't know. I'd like to see Asimov write Condiment King, though.
What does he do? You don't know what he does?
I guess he shoots ketchup and mustard on you. I don't know.
James, that was so much fun doing the hashtag Spring of Spider-Man. No. Reasons. Because I just need to get through these 2 months to summer break. Maybe do a summer thing. Oh, I've got so many plans.
Let me take care of this.
Teaching and making it better.
There is one answer for me. What Wonder Woman omnibus do you wish DC would make? And that is Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka. I love it.
They set it up in canon. They just never dealt with the fallout or aftermath.
Right. Look at Kid Colt, Rawhide Kid omnibuses.
Adam.
All right, so this whoever Rodeo Omar is, they must know who Kid Colt and Rawhide Kid are. And there's not a lot of people that know those characters.
All right, Superfly Comics guy. Batman Year 2 wasn't as... To be honest, Year 2 wasn't as bad as...
Wait a minute, what reputation, man? I'm the one that's like, it's a great story.
I don't know. I opened that...
You mean everybody else?
He has a gun. I was like...
How edgy is that? Batman with a gun? That's edgy.
I suppose this is edgy.
80s edgy.
Edgy as...
There's a difference between 80s edgy and edgy now. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
We stand Rodeo Omar, and I know what stand means.
I think I know what it means. It's like Stan Lee, right?
I also know what L is. And get ratioed. Or ratio. And now I know what that means. Phantasm.
Wait a minute now. Phantasm, right.
Okay, it's Black Label, so it's not canon unless it's specifically made canon later on or specifically stated.
Yeah,
it is.
like the Swamp Thing by Alan Moore. That's all Black Label night. Tiger Eyes. This is Tiger Eyes, by the way, who runs the Tiger Eyes secret ballot poll.
I didn't even think of... Yes.
So, I think he's letting me announce the top 50. Is the top 50 that we did last year, Tiger Eyes? And whatever vote you all had, that's what we're going to run with. And we'll see. And I think I shared it with Marvel last year. Rawhide Kid lasted 155 issues. That's impressive. That's a lot more than most current runs. That's a lot more than Cassandra Cain Batgirl, Stephanie Brown Batgirl. I don't know why I'm just naming Batgirl runs. Captain Marvel. I can keep going. That should be a whole episode. Rawhide Kid lasted a lot longer than these series, and I can just read off series, and that will be an episode when I run out of ideas. That could be my segment. Rawhide Kid outlasted.
Who's Rawhide Kid?
He's a character from Marvel. He was a cowboy. Like, it was a Western stuff. Okay. Back when Westerns were popular, comics. But comics always went through a phase.
This was like, what, 50s?
60s. Yeah. But he did come back. Like, and then eventually, I think Ron Zimmerman had an idea. I don't know if y'all remember the time, like in the early aughts, when it was like, this is going to sound stupid, but this is just what a lot of the thoughts were. To make him edgy, to make a comic edgy, they were going to make the character gay. I don't know if y'all remember that time of the early aughts. Mark Miller did it with Colossus and Ultimate X-Men. And Ron Zimmerman was going to do it with Rawhide Kid. Then I think eventually got canceled. But yeah, he was a character from Westerns. Because like comics were always going through phases back then. You know, you had love stories, you had war comics, you had Westerns, you had horror. And then Silver Age just kind of destroyed everything and made everything superheroes. So...
Super Laugh Heart's asking, you think we will ever officially see a Marvel and DC character in the same comic again?
Officially, yeah. Absolutely. Fables returns for 151 in a few weeks. Soon we'll provide. Okay. I'm so glad you brought that in. I love that. I love Fables. It's one of my favorites.
Yes.
It's one of my favorites. I know people have issues with the creator, but those are his beliefs or whatever. I just don't. I'm talking about the comic. I love that comic. Has John's
written? Good luck.
What's up, Brian?
Yes, as in like good luck. I hope you find something good.
Yeah, man. I hope you find an out of print book you send my way.
Earth-6, you got read it with a cowboy accent. Cowboy accent.
Yeehaw! Earth 616 Omar's a mutant expert. Earth 85481 Rodeo Omar's an expert of Western comics. Yeehaw! Like that. Wait, I gotta spit. Bing! There we go. Well, horror and crime was the biggest. Crime comics were huge too. Then the Comics Code came and said, no more decapitating women on covers. No more horror. And everything changed. But then we had Mad Magazine. Best Scarecrow story.
I'm sorry if I butcher your name, but Eowyn, I think you asked this the other week too.
I thought I answered that already. Like I really like the Judd Winnick Scarecrow story. That's underrated. Nobody talks about it. Who was the artist? Was it Mad Wagner? I can't remember, but it happened right before Red Hood. It's awesome.
So a couple of questions about Thor, like where to start. What's the best?
Jason Aaron's run is phenomenal place to start. Walter Simonson's run is a phenomenal place to start. Dan Jurgens' run, I think, is a great jumping on point. I'll be doing that. Where to start reading Thor sometime in the future. Everybody leave a like. Thank you, Nathan, for reminding everybody.
Johnson Claremont made two of my absolute favorite moments in comics. You're one hell of a messenger.
Oh man, what a tearjerker! Okay, I can't spoil what that's about.
Well, and I know Peter was meant for gentler things. Rogue, positively phenomenal. Wait,
You're one hell of a messenger is one of the best moments in comics for me, and it made me cry because it was just, dude. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Jeff Johns does that. Jeff Johns knows how to pull at my heartstrings. He knows the things that I enjoy and the hope that comics bring. The funniest thing to me in some old crime comics were Jack Kirby modeled as a gangster for. Jack did look like a gangster though, especially with the stogie and just. He was a great artist, and he was a hell of a guy. Like I can't.
Capsy Logic, I thought about it, but I went ahead and read the quote because it wouldn't be as powerful.
Can I see this for a second? Yeah. There was something over here that I wanted to read. Did they make kid gay? I think that's where Ron Zimmerman was gonna go with the character, and then they canceled the title. Frederick Birdham is one city slicker I'd like to meet outside of the old saloon with my best pistol. Are you threatening him? Hey, Omar, how do you know when a DC Omni is out of print or soon to be out of print? You don't anymore because distribution is so different these days. It used to be in Diamond. If you had a Diamond account, you can check when something had like 3 copies left, 4 copies left. And that helped retail stores with ordering. Oh, there's only 4 copies of, I don't know, House of M Omnibus that's coming later this year, right? Better get them all before anybody else swoops them up. Now, PRH doesn't do that. PRH, I don't think PRH even has low stock even. Jeff knows how to pull Omar. He does. Like a cowboy, and I'm that, what do they, rope? A calf?
You're lassoed.
Yeah, I'm lassoed.
You're lassoed. Okay.
I'll role play with Jeff Johns. He's my cowboy, and I'll be his calf. Boy, I didn't mean to go down that road.
Wow.
Speaking of Fables, do you know if the box set has been delayed? Also, which Batman run do you prefer, Snyder or Tomasi? Oh, Tomasi for me, as far as Batman. Batman and Robin. Phenomenal. I loved it. Fables, I think, has been delayed until next month, but it's still coming. Oh, no, August. I think it's August now. There's a 4-issue miniseries by Ron Zimmerman and John Severin in which Rawhide Kid was gay. So they did finish it. Okay, I thought it was canceled. Thank you so much for that, Dana. MCU Doom will be handsome Squidward.
Okay, well, saying
Oh, they do have
People
low
at
stock.
Random
Thank you,
House have
sir.
low stock alerts, but most of the time it's too late to order any copies.
Yeah, I miss the days when it was like Diamond. Diamond would let you know, like, oh, there's only 10 copies of this, and they're not getting it's out of print after this. It's harder for retailers to order books when something is low stock because, yeah, by the time you reordered, it might be gone already. Not cool.
Hey, Kyle, long time no see.
What's up, Kyle? How are you,
Sorry,
my brother?
Don't have to apologize for just arriving to the chat, and thank you. I had a different wig that was black with rainbow colors, and it was just too small. It was driving me crazy. I was like, can't do it. So, Bar, thank you for the super chat. Question for both. What's your favorite Harley comic, and do you prefer classic or modern Harley? Classic.
Classic, because of the cartoon.
But I did like, what's that one I read with Catgirl?
Catgirl.
Gotham Sirens.
City Sirens.
Gotham City Sirens. That was
Catgirl.
What'd I say?
Catwoman. You said Catgirl.
Oh, I did.
That's okay. For me, you can't go wrong with Mad Love. It's great.
I saw Bender in the thumbnail. I must know what it is. Not Bender.
Oh, it's a figure. My brother got me years ago. He knows Bender's my favorite character, and it's numbered. So I guess it was a limited print run. No, your mom got me this.
And so as you're unpacking, you found it, right?
Yeah, I like putting toys on my thumbnails.
9120 is the number.
Yeah, but she knows.
Dude, he's got a key. Does he wind up and move?
I think so. But I never opened him. He's a wind-up robot, though, and it's Bender from Futurama, one of my favorite characters. That's what it is, Albert. Not a book. It's Peter David Hulk by Volume 4. Peter David Hulk. I do that all the time. Peter David Hulk Volume 4. It has been delayed until May, I think, is when it's coming out. I will go wig shopping with you. Yes. We need a Dini Gotham City Sirens Omni. It is coming out. It's getting a reprint. It's Harley Quinn and the Birds, or Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens. I never got into
yes,
Oh, dude.
Out. Not so much, they were canceled, came back, canceled, came back. The original is my favorite. Or the first run.
I can't talk about that dog episode without crying.
I showed that in class years ago, back when you could.
Jurassic Bark?
Yeah. We read Dog Star, the short story. Oh, dude, who's that by? Is that by Asimov or Bradbury? I think
that was Bradbury.
I think. And it was similar theme. And I'm like, you guys got to watch this video it's not a YouTube video, this episode. Woo-wee! But it's just, it cracks me up.
Who would win in a fight, Moon Knight or Daredevil? What's that meme of Moon Knight just throwing all his stuff? And it's like, it's a great meme. Hold on a second. Let me find it. My buddy Brian sends me all these freaking Moon Knight. We have a good relationship because we both love Moon Knight. But there's a whole Moon Knight group that just creates memes, and they're awesome.
What supervillain stuff did I do, Rebel by Design?
Yeah, Melanie.
I don't know.
You put makeup on, you supervillain.
Brought it back again?
They are bringing it back again.
Like the movies? Nah, they were a miss for me. Jurassic Park, okay.
Jurassic Park is one of the best freaking episodes.
Random BS, go.
Random BS, go.
What?
Everybody go and check out Richard Ernest Hemingway's Wolverine story.
Random BS.
Lonely as the darkness.
Well, let me explain the employability operating system.
Please don't. Oh, that's what it's called. Whenever Moon Knight's throwing his moons, it's called the Random BS Go. Like that's what he does. So Moon. Here's a hammer. Daredevil. Didn't see that coming. Oh, didn't mean to make that. That wasn't a bland joke. Have to go communicate with stupid people. Have a lovely week. Oh. You have a wonderful week, Hannah. Thank you for being here.
They're placing the voice actors though, aren't they?
No, I heard that
replacing.
What's his name is coming back.
Oh, that would be weird.
Yeah. I don't think anybody could.
You can't.
I mean,
you can't, Omar.
Okay, first of all, you can. It's voice acting. Nobody sees you.
Nope.
Thank you for the super chats, Tyrion 2020. Do you know why Williamson will be taken off BM after 7 issues? Not complaining though. I really like JW. I think Williamson was just a placeholder, right? Until they got a new writer, and he's talking about Batman. By the way, has been putting out a straight fire as of late, possibly only second to TT. Dude, I'm excited for Sidarski. I'm excited for his Batman run. He has killed it on everything. We've had him on the show. He's such a funny guy, and I love to have him back.
I was too nervous to ask questions.
You know what? We'll have him back. Yeah, you're all.
I was like, hi.
He always posts. I love that he called Near Mint Condition Melanie and Omar's channel. Like he put me second to Melanie. Like you know how many videos I do every.
I'm sure maybe you just type in.
You know how many videos I do a month compared to
Melanie?
Melanie's on the easy videos. Like here's a Saturday stream. Let's see where this goes. Let me tell you about school and my kids. Who would win in a good old fashioned
coffee on top of you?
It's cold. I'm okay with that. Jonah Hex or Rawhide can't do Jonah Hex. You can't trust a man with a scar not to whoop some butt. You see, let me tell you something, youngins. You go to a bar and try to pick a fight with a guy on a scar, you know that man don't care, especially if it's on his face. You leave that man alone. I saw something about Moonlight controlling Mjolnir because it just moon rocks. That can't be real. It can't be real.
Kyle, no, wait. What? Josh and Eric would read a Hemingway Wolverine story.
Heck yes. Hemingway writing a Wolverine story? Him just out in the wilderness naked, hanging out with wolves? Fishing? Talking about for whom the bell tolls? Yes! All day, every day. That's Wolverine. You know, Wolverine actually met Ernest Hemingway in Blood and Claws during the Spanish Civil War. Him and Puck. And Lady Deathstroke.
Puck from Berserk.
No, not Puck from Berserk. Puck.
The whole cast is coming back to Futurama.
Good.
What powers do you really want in Marvel?
What powers do I want?
Like, that you could have?
I want Marvel to print me Man of Steel Superman omnibus.
I want to be really strong.
Or you mean like Marvel Comics?
The question is in like having a superhero. I don't know if that is.
I don't think I'd be a superhero just because I would misuse my powers.
But powers. What powers do you have? I want to be really strong.
Invulnerability.
Really strong, like Spider-Man. Really strong and like, I was gonna say angelic.
Angelic, like Spider-Man is not a power.
No, what's the word?
What are you talking about?
Like a gymnast. Be speak English one day. What are some great atrocitus stories? I can't read that. Atrocitus.
The Red Lantern. If you've not read Peter Milligan's Red Lantern, and I know a lot of it. Actually, I think most of those are out of print. Those trade paperbacks are amazing, dude.
That's true. And so did have 4 voices as the actor on reboot.
Jack London writing Wolverine is good. That's good. That is good. I like that. Jack London writing Wolverine. But I got to go with Ernest Hemingway, though. Does Reign of X 11 through 12 have Hellfire Gala? I have the HC and debating on skipping those 2 trades. I don't know. I haven't seen.
Acrobatic.
I haven't seen
the word.
I haven't seen the official books. So I don't know if they're because I know sometimes the content is messed up. I would read that, but it's a Saturday stream. But that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Like a shirtless bear fighter.
That guy. Yes, he does. And it's not shirtless; he's naked.
But isn't it called shirtless bear?
I think it is her. Omar, do you think we can get a Batman 90 story from Dark Knight Detective in the Cape Crusader in omnibus format? I would be all over those, brother. I hope so. For sure.
Hamza's adjusting imaginary nerd glasses.
Omar, you think we'll ever get a Dixon and Simone Birds of Prey? I would love both of them. I love Birds of Prey. I love the way that Dixon started the series and then Gail Simone, added the Huntress to it and other characters. Absolutely. I would love it. Mary Shelley writing DC's Frankenstein. What about Mary Shelley writing Marvel Frankenstein's monster? Just imaginary. No, gosh, you just actually Mjolnir is made of a mystical metal called Uru. That is true. Misuse of your powers. Oh, I want to read Hayden's comments. But you're just all over the place.
So a villain?
Oh yeah, villain, absolutely. I mean, I told Melanie, like, you realize who you're marrying, right? Like, I would be a complete super villain. I wouldn't be very good at it. Because, like, if Rogue comes fight me, I'm gonna be like, I give up. Put me in handcuffs, baby. Let's go.
Puck from the Real World, season 3.
Puck from the Real World.
Hey, Ant Boy at YouTube.
Top of the afternoon.
To you. Thank you.
I love you, man. I love Ant Boy at YouTube. I'm late. Did I miss any alpha announcements?
No.
My buddy, man, I thought this man was kidding. Well, Christopher Walker, I don't know if he wants me to name him. He actually did some Alf Omni custom Omnis. I'll ask him if it's okay to show next week.
Yeah, that would be terrific.
You've inspired me to get back into comics. Dude, don't ever leave. Women will come and go in your life. Comics are forever. Omnis are forever.
The Omnis are forever. High five. Women will come and go, but Omnis are forever.
Women will come and go.
What about men?
Men will come and go
what
too.
About...
If that's your thing, I ain't here to judge.
Aesop writing fables. No, I wouldn't like it. Aesop's boring.
I love
really
Aesop.
Cool it's really cool what he did. But
it's really cool what he did. You wouldn't have the freaking mouse and the lion story, man. You wouldn't have LCD and Albert if it wasn't for that. I like that idea. Didn't Curtis make some mouth? He was in the process of making them. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah.
What's going on, Thomas Judge? This guy's been following me for such a long time. He has his own YouTube channel too, where he's done a lot of like Wildstorm reading orders, and he's done like New 52 reading orders. Such a good guy. And he's a big fan of Michael Turner. And I need to send him my address because he asked me for my new address. Anyway, buddy, I hope you've been doing well. Where does Thor Aaron Omnibus fit in with the War of Kings, Realm of the Kings, Omni? Oh, okay. So War of the Kings doesn't have anything to do with Thor. Neither does Realm of the Kings. Are you thinking about War of the Realms? Is that what you're thinking about? Because this sets up, the Jason Aaron Omnibus sets up the War of the Realms. And it's like, it's the third act to Jason Aaron's Thor. It's really, like, there's a lot of buildup to it and what Malekith is doing. So I would strongly suggest reading it. It's right behind me. I got to do an overview of it.
What about old Mark Twain writing Kid Colt?
You mean Samuel Clemens?
Okay, File Shadow. Actually, Stan Lee named the hammer Uru because he didn't know it already had a name. It was later retconned as the name of the metal.
Did you push your glasses up too, man?
You pushed them up into your head.
David Sanchez is asking, can we make a Songbird Appreciation Day? Sure. How about this Thursday? I don't think anything important is happening this Thursday. Let's do it. That will be Songbird Appreciation Day. Songbird, for most of you all that don't know, was a character in the Thunderbolts. Used to be Screaming Mimi. And then she was in Miss Marvel. Actually, she replaced Miss Marvel. No, that's not Songbird. That was what's her name? Moonstone. Anyway, Thunderbolts. I love Thunderbolts. I'm surprised no one's asked you yet. What is the schedule for this week?
Oh, they did. Taylor Talks Comics. And I said it's too early.
He did. She did.
But
this week, there's so many books coming out this week. I gotta set myself. War of the Realms is tomorrow. Fantastic Four by Hickman is Volume 2 is Monday. I gotta do some trade paperbacks for Dark Horse. I gotta do the Marvel Masterworks and the Marvel hardcovers that are coming out on Tuesday. I don't know if I'll get to the trade paperbacks. One way or another, I'm gonna sneak them in there. Because I also have to do the Epic Collection poll. I have to do the upcoming Marvel Omni or collected editions for the rest of the year. I'll be doing that. That will be a live episode, probably on Thursday. And then I got to do my haul and then the upcoming collected editions for DC for the month of August, I think. That might be Friday. So I guess in a way I got a schedule. I just need to come up with an order of schedule. Breaking news will be coming back in a couple of weeks. Actually, I got to talk to David about that, like what books he wants me to announce and stuff. So look for that.
Thank you for the super chat, Andrew. Omnis and Epics. I hope the two of you have a great day. Thank you.
That's it.
Thanks for the super chat. It's Max sent it to you, right?
Max sent me that one, but my buddy Brian and I connect over that. Omnis and Epics.
So he was showing me the because you guys can't see his phone, showing me the Moon Knight random BS Go meme.
Omnis and Epics. I hope the two of you have a great day. I hope you have a good day, Andrew. Thank you for being here.
You're Omni, I'm Epic.
Okay, I'll take that.
Dark Horse ... Deluxe.
No. What? No. Yes. What? Josh, what are you throwing in my face? Joelle Jones is super cute and very talented. That is a statement.
Bar was talking about it earlier.
She's
and then about she would want her to draw her as one of her French girls, and then she said
they're having a conversation.
Good thing he doesn't see the comments or he'd kick her off. Okay,
I haven't heard anything about a Simpsons Omni since the last time it was mentioned, but I'll mention it again. Omar, can you tell Mailman to hurry up?
Mailman.
No, Mailman. I like Mailman. He's carrying my absolute Swamp Things. Can't wait to read them. Okay, I'll text him.
Hayden's pushing the super nerd glasses up. Actually, this Thursday, the 110th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic. Oh, but it has nothing to do with the hammer, dude.
Or Songbird.
It's not a good counter argument.
Are you correcting Hayden? They're trying to push up their glasses. Can we have a Superman reading order part 2 in May? I know you're super busy. No, you can have it in April. My goal is to get it out next week.
Yes, Hayden, we saw that this week. The Not Safe for Work One Piece statue.
I showed that to my friend Heather, who's the biggest One Piece fan. And she was like, oh my. You know, they had a missed opportunity with the 3 swords, though. Just saying, like, right, Hayden? Swiveling around. It could have made it a swivel, like a pinwheel. Okay, never mind. People are going to look up Not Safe for Work.
Yeah.
Zorro statue.
It's Zorro.
No, don't look it up. Don't look it up. It's not Nami or what's her face?
Well,
What's her face?
If you're interested in Zorro, look it up.
Oh yeah, if you're interested in Zorro, then absolutely look it up. I'm just saying it was a missed opportunity.
Robin.
It's Met My Ex coming back anytime soon. I am going to talk to my buddy Peter. He's the man that's the plan. So I will ask Peter. Actually, the anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic is Friday. Thursday's the day it hit the.
Oh! Regardless if that's true or not, that was witty. And yes, it would be forced.
Hey, Omar, first time to catch us live in years watching you. Do you know when Fatale Volume 1 Deluxe is finally getting a reprint? Also, any chance of absolute dark victory? I haven't heard about Fatale getting a reprint. Or did I? Was it Fatale that was getting a reprint? I thought that he announced that was coming back into print later this year. So I don't have an official day. Oh, the Fenway Park. Okay. Where's the Superman? I burn Omnibus. I'm going to riot. Durley, are you yelling at me? Or are you yelling at DC? I'm going to copy and paste your comment and send it to DC because they hardly reply back. So they might reply. What if they reply back to that one going, that's a good idea, Omar? It's a really good idea. We should talk more. We should talk more often. Then I have to give Durley credit. So the blurb on the back of the Superman by Burn Omnibus could be Durley screaming,
yelled at us.
"Where's my Superman by Burn Omnibus? I'm gonna riot!" with the angry face. That's gonna be the blurb on the back of the omnibus. Look at that Mega Man X. What's up, X? You think there's a chance for a Spider Girl omnibus? I hope so. I love Spider Girl. Mayday Parker, man, she's a phenomenal character. We're at least getting the complete collections out. I need to find my. Anybody got a lead on that Spider Girl Volume 1? Hit Omar up.
That Zorro is ripped. Malibu, will you please read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo?
Is that a book?
I will look it up. Yes, it's a text. It's one text. Of course, it's a book.
Don't get smart with me. I was just wondering if it's a comic or a book.
That would be funny.
Right? Good. You made that happen because of your blurb.
Prophetics Test. When is the Thor by Jason Aaron Omni overview coming?
It's due out at the end of the month. I'm going to try to get it out around that time. I have so many books that I've been reading. Have you guys? Yes, I love Castle Waiting. I haven't. I actually
for a comics book club that's not ours. I'm so jealous.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay, Melanie.
Okay.
It was in my hidden gems, like I think last year. It's great. I love it. If you're not ready,
the mic's hanging down.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is it because I hit the table?
It's because you're hitting the table. You're like all over the place today. Omar and Melanie, how's the new house? Melanie, I'll let you answer that one.
Oh, thanks. It is wonderful. Hopefully today I can motivate myself to do something, right? Because it's like, it's okay. I really need to hang up a towel rack though. But Omar's been doing really well with the books, and his brother's helping, his mom helping.
Yeah,
man, she's strong. She's a true Amazonian, like no joke. Like
she's from the Amazon.
That's
where my mom's from.
Amazon, and she was trying to help us carry a what was that? Lydia's
dresser. Oh my gosh, that thing weighed
we had
a
to
ton.
Get a little bit stop, Teresa. Stop trying to help
my mom's
us.
A tough
because
lady.
there literally was no room in the stairs, and we didn't want it to hurt her because anybody standing there, stop.
She's great.
Only 2 people could do this. There's not ever.
What's up, Australia? How are you? Is there going to be an Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 4 reprint anytime soon? It's the only one I'm missing. Angry face? No, not angry face. Frustrated face.
Grimacing?
Crying. I haven't heard, but it was voted in the top 20, so hopefully one day.
Oh, dude.
Mel, please keep getting smart. Haha. How's your figure collection?
Thank you.
You have a figure collection?
I'm such a weak person.
Okay, calm down. If Tom Taylor was to take on a Marvel character, who would it be? I love his Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It's great. I'd like to see him write an ongoing Spider-Man title. I thought he was doing some Spidey. Omar, Melanie, if either of you were asked to write a forward of one book only, comic or literature?
Narnia.
Okay.
And how important it is to me, or Wrinkle in Time.
And I would write a forward to Melanie's forward in Narnia just to make her mad. Just to be ahead of her.
I'm making Liddy. Okay, apparently I forgot. We listened to A Wrinkle in Time and a Wind in the Door in the car audio, the audio version a couple of years ago. I'm making her read it for her essay that she needs to write to be in advanced English in 8th grade. Like, do this. Oh, Eric, you can become part. We would love to have you guys book club and News Spooky Channel. You mentioned this earlier. In Patreon, there is the $7.77 engagement tier. So for $2.77 more than the enhanced tier, is that what I called it? You could get into the AMA, Ask Me Anything monthly video chats, and the book club, which Hannah said earlier that Thor God Bomb is winning by 1. And then I'll put up a vote for when we meet and we record it. And people have some great, not suggestions, some great ideas and discussion. That would be great.
Yeah, the community is really cool.
Looking up?
I was just looking to see if it was still winning, but that's okay. So let's answer some more questions because we gotta rush out. We got a few minutes left, so I gotta get to some questions. Quasar, do you think we'll ever get a Batman Avengers omnibus? I hope with the sales of the X-Men Adventures or the cartoon omnibus that DC notices, and yes, we do. Hi, guys. I was looking for getting into reading some modern Spider-Man. I would like to know your opinions on the JMS. Saw your review, Slott and Nick Spencer runs. To me, in that order, JMS, Slott, and Nick Spencer. I think they're great. Slott over, JMS over all of them. And do we think there was another one that I wanted to read here? Any chance of an Infinite Crisis omnibus? It's had 3 printings, so there is a big chance. It's one of their top sellers.
What about Batman Adventures Omni?
I said if they see the sales of the X-Men Adventures, perhaps DC will. I would love that. Doomsday versus Onslaught. Who would win? Doomsday. I hate Onslaught.
Oh, the book club vote is tied with TMNT and Thor.
Oh, really? I thought engagement tier means you get engaged with a random member. Sure, we can make that happen.
No, you're engaging with
Thor is the only book on that list that I don't own. Oh, man. That is true. The omnibus isn't out yet. The book club is tied. Can you start reading Batman with Road to No Man's Land? Yes, you can. All you need to know is that somebody's responsible for the earthquake. This is my part where you tell me to slow down. New Gods or Eternals? New Gods. Good morning. New to your channel. JG, thank you for being here.
Having coffee, and you got a Funko Pop figure in there, but I can't see what it is.
Is it Michael Jackson? I can't tell. It's somebody with a guitar. Who's on your Funko Pop figure? Didn't you say that you don't think DC doesn't notice sales when it comes to reprints? That sounds like something 2020 Omar would have said. Thanks. I would like to be. It would be a really cool video to hear your opinion on the Slott Spencer run, since they are controversial. I think Slott and Spencer's run, like anybody else's. I mean, I don't think anybody's more controversial than JMS, though, right? Because JMS, you not only had one of the best runs, but you also had what is regarded as one of the worst stories. Whether that was, oh my gosh, I almost said She Lies with Angels. What's the Gwen Stacy story? Since Past and One More Day. Yeah.
The TMNT book is the IDW Collection Volume 1. And Omar said that the story really picks up in Volume 3.
Oh gosh, yeah. If you've not read it, it's so good. What's the best DC and best Marvel event? For me, the best DC event is Infinite Crisis, by far. I loved Infinite Crisis. Best Marvel event. That one's a little harder for me to answer. But I'm gonna go with the Cosmic Saga. The modern Cosmic Saga. Annihilation, Conquest, Prelude to War of the Kings, and Realm of the Kings. Those best events. I love them. Look at that. Cody Summers and I, we think alike. You said it like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Eddie Van Halen. Okay, cool.
Oh, Mark Zimmer says, I remember 2020 Omar, but I'm old.
2020 Omar. That guy was crazy. Thanks, guys. Love the content. Thank you. When is O'Neill's Omni being released? I think that's June, if I'm not mistaken. First stream I've caught since the move. Congrats, guys, on the new setup. Looks great. Stay minty. You stay minty as well, my brother. Omar, any chance of DC doing a new 52 Dark Knight Omni? You really want that, huh? That's another omnibus I would own just for the art. Because I did not like that story. That would be David Finch, for those of you that don't know. 1 minute warning. Get your questions answered. Come in here.
Thanks for you doing it, New Sweet Channel.
New Sweet Channel is the best. James Abel. Okay. Let me see. There was another question that I wanted to answer. Where the heck is it? It was right before the how do you pronounce Quasar. Hey guys, think we'll ever get an original Nova, original Ghost Rider omnibus? Yes, we are going to get an original Ghost Rider Epic collection, so chances are there is probably going to be an omnibus one day. Spam. Chip, Snyder, Cates, and Ram V for Moon Knight series. Ranked and pick a unique team-ups for each one. Actually, worthiness of Mjolnir was a Marvel creation and not from mythology. Actually, boy, everybody's pushing up their glasses today. Chip, Snyder, Cates, and Ram. I'm not the biggest fan of Snyder, but I like to see him write Moon Knight. Where are all the Inhuman Omnis? Same place the Super Pro, Ghost Rider, and Darkhawk Omnis are.
Isn't that what?
In our wishful thinking.
Weekend Geekdom once.
Yeah, my buddy Gio.
Yeah.
Omar, what do you think of the Cosmic Cosmic Odyssey? Is freaking phenomenal if you've not read it. It's out of print right now in deluxe edition, which is, I think, the best way to own it, but it's got that classic Mignola art. Question is June 7th. Thank you. Inca Cola over Coca-Cola. Absolutely. Savage
I used
Dragon.
to hate it, and then I ate with rice and black beans, and it was delicious. It's just I needed the right food.
It's the final countdown. All right. Dang autocorrect for Italian. Robin and Batgirl Year 1 deluxe editions are out of print currently. Actually, I'm not wearing glasses. I can't push them up today. You're doing a review of 8 Ball.
Last question.
Yeah, I think it's in softcover though, isn't it? I never got a chance to get the hardcover. So maybe.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on this Saturday. It was a lot of fun.
Check out cheapgraphicnovels.com, our sponsor here in America. They're revamping their website, so they have books up to 50% off. Tell them New York Edition sent you their way for free shipping on your next order if it's your first order. But with the new website, they're going to start including a coupon code. So we're actually going to work on that. Like, hopefully it'll give you an additional discount if you use Tell them Your Mint Condition sent you their way. So forever you can use a discount of, I don't know how much, but thank you all, baby. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say that.
If you made it for this far, you are a true minty. Yes.
Yeah, I think Michael Emmon fell asleep through that.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And you all have a great rest of the weekend. Stay minty.
Stay minty, everyone.